Hello? Okay. I'm streaming. I'm also heating up some food in the background. I'll probably be checking in a minute. But yeah, we're back. We did a short little stream during my lunch break. And we got to a new place, found a new friend. Multiple new friends, actually. But one we have to, well, you'll see. But anyway, yeah, I'm streaming right now. We're going to stream until I got to go to the gym, which will be in like 2 hours. And then I'll be back from the gym to stream some more. But anyway, yeah, I don't want to lose out on too much time at the gym like I have. Like this weekend, I didn't go as much as I wanted because I've been wanting to play this game, and then I slept a lot too. I lost a lot of time, so we're gonna manage our time more with this game, but we're still gonna get through it. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna check my food right quick, and then we're gonna get started. I'm hungry, so I need to eat before I leave. I can't have a good workout if I don't have any food. I didn't eat any lunch today. On my lunch break, I didn't have any food. I forgot to eat. I was more thirsty anyway since it's hot as fuck here. Texas is pretty hot right now. It's not ready yet. So we'll start playing and then we'll come back to that chicken. I got some wings that I'm heating up. Some damn good wings too. And you got my own dipping sauce. I got some salsa too. Some wings are just good with salsa. Anyway, we're gonna listen to something in the background while I fight this fuck because he's not really story relevant. And he's just a side boss or enemy. But yeah, it's a guy we're fighting. It's a boss. We left off on a boss at lunchtime. But I'm gonna get started. This video is about why are people so mad about Elden Ring DLC?
Alright, what's going on, guys? I've been playing Elden Ring DLC for about 4 days straight now. I've reached the final boss, and I'm still working on it, but what I can confidently say is that this DLC is the best DLC From Software has ever created, and it's really not close. And considering that pretty much all of From Software's past DLCs were 10 out of 10s, then you can imagine how I feel about this one. Now, I do have some complaints about it, which I'll likely detail in future videos, but overall, I think it very clearly is a 10 out of 10 for what it tries to be. But if you were to go check Steam reviews right now, that's not the picture you would get. And that's because at the moment, Shadow Territory is currently under fire by a campaign of people trying to review bomb it. And you may be wondering, well, if this DLC is so good and From Software at their best, why would anybody want to review bomb it? Well, we're going to read through a lot of these and find out. And I can tell you right now, it's pretty ridiculous. So as we get into this today, if you're playing through the Elden Ring DLC and are thoroughly enjoying it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I'm going to have a ton of Elden Ring DLC content over the next few weeks, and probably for the next year, if we're being honest. But take a look at this. Popping over to the Elden Ring Steam page, you will see that
the lore people are going to be
which has never happened.
I'm going to be making some videos too.
And if you look at recent reviews, over the past few days, there are a flood of negative ones. So let's just go no cherry picking straight down through these reviews and find out why they exist. I finished Dark Souls Trilogy and met the final bosses of Elden Ring. The difficulty level in all of them was balanced. I played this DLC just out of curiosity, and I've never seen such contrived difficulty in boss battles in my life. It's not just lifeless nerds who play this game, there are also busy casual players like me. I can't spend hours on a fake difficulty boss.
Yeah,
Making AI read input does not mean a challenge. Use your brain next time.
I might just summon on some of the bosses.
So you're going to notice a common theme between a lot of these reviews, and that is the difficulty. And before we even break this down, I will easily concede that this is a very hard DLC. It's probably the hardest From Software content they've ever made. This DLC is also supposed to be the final cap and pinnacle of Elden Ring content. We all knew it was going to be hard. It was advertised as being hard, so I don't know why we're all surprised here that it is. So I think it would be exceedingly unfair to say that because it's hard, it's bad. The question here is it good difficulty or bad difficulty? Now, this negative review gives one specific example of what a bad difficulty boss does. Input rating. Now, we do know for a fact that certain
Input
bosses
rating. That's what all the bosses in any
game
game
did at one point have
That's the
input
degree of
rating
how
because
it
in Duo specifically, if you pressed an input to heal, it would chuck a fireball every time. Now, in a later patch, this was removed, or at least reduced. I can't remember for certain, but off the top of my head, I can't recall any instances of the DLC bosses input reading in that regard, and I know for a fact the final boss does not, at least from my own testing. And I will agree wholeheartedly that input reading is bad design. Nobody likes it. But we have to ask here, is the reviewer just making this up as an excuse for the bosses being hard? Let's read some others and see if they feel the same. It's hard for the sake of being hard is a really good way of describing it. There's a difference between hard and bad boss design. Now this next review at least gives some examples of why that is. I've just completed all the main remembrance bosses for Shadow of
fucking god.
without summoning, so now I can give an informed opinion on them. Before
What the hell even is he? Oh, he's part dragon. So we got dragon forms in this?
The world is amazing.
I thought that's what this game was missing.
Weapons and abilities are awesome additions and so on.
Every other
the
Dark
reason I
Souls
gave
has
the
had
negative
one.
review is because the bosses are
So we need one
incredibly
in here.
poorly executed, and are simply a
Yes,
series
a
of cheap
dragon
tricks being spammed repeatedly that take chunks out of your health. They are not fun
His
to fight
human form
whatsoever.
did-
I
like his
personally gained no
phantom form did
satisfaction
anyway.
whatsoever from defeating
And
any
then
of
the
them.
dragon.
Instead, only
I think my
fleeting
chicken's done.
These new bosses
Gonna get it.
only serve to highlight the terminal main issue that this game has. The player combat in Elden Ring is not adequate for the enemies you face. It does not offer a compelling, skill-based experience like Sekiro and Bloodborne. You are being frustrated into trying to get damage in after watching the boss do a series of acrobatics for 15 seconds, only to get slammed by a combo extension that is intentionally designed to catch you out when you get sick of waiting around. This is not fun. This is the main point I'm making with this review. It's not that it's too hard for me. The intended way to fight these bosses in the game is not fun. Now, of course, fun is subjective, and I can't really argue against the fact that this person didn't have fun, but what I can argue against is the claim that the player does not have the adequate ability for the bosses at hand. That is just fundamentally untrue. The reason people end up feeling this way is because they don't utilize the tools that the game gives them and forget how many aspects of combat Elden Ring provides. And I'm not talking about summoning. I myself am a pretty average player, and I managed to beat all except the final so far without summoning. What the majority of people forget is that every boss has a weakness. This DLC shoves crafting down your throat. There are so many cookbooks, it wants you to use items.
Okay.
Every single boss has an elemental weakness, so these items are extremely useful for turning the tide of a boss fight. Does the boss wear little armor and have lots of skin exposed? Maybe you should try bleed.
I noticed that
Is
the
boss
lion is
made of
weak to
wood?
bleed.
Try fire. Is the boss wearing metal armor and standing in a giant pool of water? Try lightning. These are things you need to consider. I know most people want to take the same build into every fight and fight every boss the exact same way. It's just not the smart thing to do. And I can see how that would get boring. I'm not saying to change your whole build every fight, but think outside the box. Here's another very long-winded review that I won't read the entirety of, but they do go into detail a little bit about the bosses, saying, I have mixed feelings about the bosses. Normally all bosses would be balanced somewhat. Sure, some will be stronger than others, but there would be a balance between its attack power, health, downtime, and speed. Most of the bosses in this DLC seem to be jacks of all trades. They're tanky, attack really fast, deal a lot of damage, and have minimal downtime.
They are
This makes
tanky.
it that the average player is forced to adapt
Might
to
just
the
be
build.
my
At the end of the
stupid-
game, I finally tapped into multiplayer and realized that almost everyone gave up on rolling to dodge and just used a heavy shield with a needle to poke enemies to death. Even the final boss becomes a joke with this build. Now, I didn't actually read this review before
Alright,
saying
I don't
that
know
last
what
point
that's
about
about. I'm
thinking
using a
outside the
poke
box,
already.
but it kind of proves exactly what I was saying. Think outside the box. Now, I'm not a fan of cheese builds, but how many people use the Great Shield in the base game?
I'm not
Very
using
little.
Great
You're
Shield.
meant
That
to
sucks.
experiment. I
That's
don't
boring
understand
to me.
why you would want to go into the DLC and not try new
Okay, I got my
things.
chicken.
For example, I played the first half of the DLC
Seasoning
with
it up.
Raptor Claws
Put
and
some
Blood
salt.
Flame Blade, and it worked pretty well. But about at the midpoint, I got to a boss I physically couldn't
Some,
hit because
Himalayan
it didn't
salt.
have enough range. So I went and explored the map and found a great
Alright.
katana that fit with my stats. It ended up beating the boss first try with this new weapon. Now, could I have sat there all day, memorized every single move the boss has, and attacked only at the times my claws could reach? Yeah, that's a viable option, but it would have been really boring. Instead, I got to go experience more content the DLC had to offer,
Yeah,
and
go
find a new,
explore.
and in my opinion, much more fun way
It seems to
play.
pay
My
off,
brother, who was
exploring,
playing
that's all I
beside me,
noticed to
got
do.
to the same boss, didn't want to change his build, but figured out the boss's elemental weakness and employed that, making it honestly pretty easy. So the point here is, you don't have to change your entire build for each fight, you just have to get creative. Stop trying to fit a square into a triangular hole. And even if you are that stubborn, eventually eventually it will break through. Now, I totally understand the point if you're mad about
I gotta
the
change
bosses
around my build
constantly
more.
wall catching you. It is no secret, these bosses are designed to punish your pre-existing playstyle. They slightly delay their attacks. They have long combos, and some of them do have very short downtime. That's not necessarily bad design, it's just things you have to adapt to. And even if all you do is roll in
Chicken's
R1,
really
every fight is still possible that way.
Probably should have showed the video
Even
since
if
I'm
you
eating.
don't want to learn all the moves, you can go get
But I think he has some
all
spoiler
those
stuff in his video, so I'm not
as
gonna
soon
show
as you enter
Oh, he's
the
at
DLC,
Belarus. This is
not having to
spoilers.
fight any bosses. And if you do that, it'll make at least the first half of the Remembrance bosses very easy in comparison. But if you go and read through these reviews, one thing you'll notice is a lot of the people complaining that the DLC is too hard didn't care to go looking for these fragments. I mean, you have the official Elden Ring website putting out a guide to go look for them, and they still won't do it. So at that point, what can you do? Those people are beyond help.
Wait, what?
But here's the thing. These bosses
Wait, what did
are
he say?
supposed to be that hard. They're supposed
guide
to
for
be the
what?
toughest challenges in the entire game. I mean, you have the official Elden Ring website putting out a guide to go look for them, and they still won't do it. After people complaining that the DLC is too hard didn't care to go looking for these fragments. A lot of the people complaining
talking
that
about
the
the
DLC
Skidoo
is too
fragments.
hard didn't care to go looking for these fragments. I mean, you have the official Elden Ring website putting out...
The official Elden Ring website even has their location. Well, damn. They're just hand holding. I don't want to do that. I want to find them in the world. So I won't be doing that. But if I need to get stronger, I'm going to find the other two Skidoo trees. Damn, I'm sucking right now.
A guide to go look for them, and they still won't do it. So at that point, what can you do? Those people are beyond help. But here's the thing. These bosses are supposed to be that hard. They're supposed to be the toughest challenges in the entire game. This is the pinnacle of Elden Ring. If the bosses were exactly the same way that the base game bosses are, with much more downtime, shorter combos, and slower moves, and there was no new leveling system...
Cynical Pinnacle is going to be the name of my next character I build.
Bosses on the same level, and the DLC wouldn't feel like the culmination of everything you've learned in Elden Ring so far. The insane feeling difficulty is entirely necessary, and even thinking back, the absolute hardest bosses in From Software games have always been in the DLC.
Yeah.
This is nothing new. Manus, Fume Knight, Orphan of Cause, Midir, all DLC bosses, and all some of the most memorable fights in the games. They are memorable because they are those ultimate challenges.
I guess he was a bit harder than Gale.
DLC, you only have to fight 3 bosses. The majority of the ones I see
He had more health for
about
sure.
in these reviews are optional, so I don't know what to tell them. I really would like to see more detail and examples provided of how a lot of these
I didn't find
bosses
Gale
have
hard at all.
bad design, because having
But yeah, I
fought
guess
all
that's
bosses
Midir
so
would be
far, only
the
one
one.
of them I think has bad design, and that's just because I think there's obvious problems with the hitboxes. But for the sake of spoilers, I'm not going to specify which one. It is a somewhat later one.
Someone just said
Gale's
Gale's the hardest of them. I don't know why.
And are running into problems in this DLC. Some of these attacks that the bosses have require a certain directional dodge. You can't just dodge into them and expect to not get hit. You have to dodge in a certain direction. And there have been multiple attacks that do that I've noticed. For example, the final boss has an attack that can only be
Don't tell me,
dodged
dude.
when
Don't tell me.
dodging
I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want any ideas about who the last boss is or what they are, or what they do. We're gonna get off that video. Sure. We gotta hurry up and beat this DLC so we don't get any spoilers. But I'm pretty sure people will be discovering things that people did not discover even if they beat the DLC for a while. Okay. I'm still hungry. I'm gonna finish eating. We'll listen to something else though. I'm hungry. What is this crap? Oh, that's me streaming. Okay. Of course. Adorable memo. I don't know what that is. Ew, what the fuck? No, I'm not watching that video. That's weird. Okay. Um, we're gonna listen to Ratatosker. I like him.
The first time you play the base game of Elden Ring, there's a lesson it wants to teach you right away, and that is that you don't have to fight things the moment that you see them. You can, and in fact you can beat them, but you don't have to. Elden Ring was the first time that the Souls games went into an open world formula. And one of the appeals of this formula is that when you encounter a challenge that's too difficult for you, you can go elsewhere. Anywhere elsewhere. Not just 2 or 3 places like you could in previous titles. A wide, sprawling map is laid out before you. And so if you find something that you can't beat comfortably, you can go off and gain levels, upgrade equipment, all while engaging with new and different content, and then come back to this boss at whatever point you like. This has always been a thing in Souls games, but it's a much more important thing in Elden Ring given its open-world nature. This feeling of getting stuck and having to choose whether to power through or go elsewhere and get stronger is something Miyazaki has tried to replicate for this DLC. It hasn't been possible in previous From Software game DLC, because all previous DLCs, like this one, were balanced around endgame, and there was an expectation that you would have the strongest weapons available at the highest upgrade levels, and you would be at a level appropriate for the ending of the base game. And that means that most of the things that you could do to get stronger if you get stuck have already been done at that point. You've probably already upgraded your weapon all the way. You leveled up to the soft caps of most of your stats. And while more levels might give you a bit more survivability,
I have not, actually.
It won't do very much more damage.
I still haven't fully leveled my weapon on my main VOW.
There wasn't much you could do to get significantly stronger.
Well, I did the Reduvia, and that's about it.
And that is why the DLC has the Shadowrun blessings. This is directly stated by Miyazaki. In an interview before the game's release, he said that the purpose of the upgrade system was to make it easier for you to experience things like realizing that the boss is tough and deciding to go explore somewhere else and get stronger, even at higher levels.
I got time to eat anyway.
So the system is designed specifically for people that are high level, so that they can't steamroll through the DLC. It's to give everyone tackling the DLC the privilege to feel like they did in the beginning of the game,
for the
to feel like they need to stop fighting this boss and go elsewhere. Now, of course, just like the original Tree Sentinel fight, you don't have to go elsewhere. You can kill the Tree Sentinel. But if you leave and come back, you'll find that the Shadow Tree fragments actually have a very big effect. They have a huge effect, an effect much larger than the one you can get through simple leveling. For example, this character is at Shadow Tree Blessing level 10. You can see that in the normal Lands Between, my magic Milady does 672 damage. But in the Land of Shadows, my blessings give me 1008 damage. This is a gigantic increase.
That's crazy.
It's 50% more damage than I do normally. And it's a much bigger increase than I would be able to get with levels alone. If I poured every level into damage stats, I would be lucky if I got over 700. For damage, the Shadow Tree Blessing is the upgrade that matters, not anything else. And the same thing goes for the damage that you take. As you can see, in the normal Lands Between, my damage negation doesn't go above 25 for any stat. But in the Lands of Shadow, most of my damage negation stats are at 49. This means that it doubles, more than doubles, my damage negation. So as important as the Shadow Tree Blessing is for damage, it's even more important for your survivability. The bosses do so much damage and they have gigantic health pools, specifically because you're expected to find and use these Shadow Tree fragments.
Okay.
And if a boss is too difficult to beat, that's an encouragement to find more.
I'm ready to fight this guy for
real. There are a lot of different paths open to you in this DLC, and you can explore a lot and find many of these fragments before you ever really have to kill a boss.
Yeah, I found a
Recently,
few.
there have been a lot of negative reviews on Steam and other places complaining about the difficulty of the bosses. And I'm not going to say that the bosses aren't difficult, or try and convince you that this is a good system if you don't think it is. If you believe it's unintuitive, or the game doesn't clearly communicate it to you,
Ran stamina.
or if you think it's not the damage but the boss's movesets that's ridiculous, that's fair, it's your opinion. but I suspect that some percentage of the people getting stuck on bosses simply didn't understand the importance of the strength.
They didn't understand the assignment.
That's intended that you upgrade as high as it will go by the time you get to the end of the DLC. Just to emphasize my point, I suspect that some people are going to
what
think
the
that
fuck?
10% increase in damage negation.
That was
really
a weird
isn't
little
that important.
frame cut
But
there.
it is, in fact, and I'll explain why. This is a rudimentary explanation, and I'm not taking defense into account to make it
Oh,
simple.
shit.
Let's say you have 60% fire damage negation, and you take an attack, and the attack does a
We got half damage on him, almost.
and that's with 60% of it being negated. And then you find enough Shadow Tree shards to get your negation up by another 10%. Well, then you would think that you get 10% less damage, but no, that's not what's happening. If you get your fire negation from 60% to 70%, you don't take 10% less damage. You take 25% less damage. Because you already have 60% negation. That means you're only feeling 40% of the damage.
Shit.
So if you negate 10% more, then you're only feeling 30% of the damage. So the amount of fire damage you'll be taking is 250 less, for a total of 750. Now, if you got your Shadow Tree Blessing even higher and used some talismans to get your fire negation to 80, and you took that same 1,000 damage fire
You
attack,
gotta roll into
now it
him.
would do 500 damage. Instead of reducing by 20%, you actually reduce the damage you take by 50%.
He's getting
So,
really
it's important
into
to
the
keep getting the
calculus.
Shadow
It's
Tree
really good.
Blessings, as many as you can find. Whenever you're stuck, go get more. Because by the end of the upgrade, you'll do double the damage, and you'll more than double your damage negation. Anyway, that's the end of this video. As always, thank you very much for watching.
Stop. He's doing roll spamming. It's no better than a player.
Shields up, Ironbreakers. Today we're going to be talking about the Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree situation. And right now I hear you ask the situation. What is the situation? I jumped into the DLC and I've been having an absolute blast with it. What is this?
Oh, that's
situation?
Rurikon. Yeah, we already watched this video. I'll listen to it again though. Because it's kind of funny.
Majority of my audience due to the simple fact
I like
that believe
Rurikon,
this
too.
DLC is some of the best work that From Software has ever done. I think
Oh,
the
you
DLC
hit me,
is
you son of a
absolutely
bitch.
phenomenal, and I've been having
You
an
son of a
absolute blast
bitch.
playing through it.
Why is he
Now,
fucking
it is
catching
also
me?
important to mention that at this point I still
What
haven't
the
finished
fuck?
the DLC
Okay.
because I've been too busy editing
Cheating little
episodes
goose.
that I've been posting on the channel.
He plays just like
Therefore,
a
there's
player.
going to be a couple of people that are going to jump into the comment section saying stuff like, "Oh,
Okay, we're gonna get
just
off
wait
this
till
video.
you
We
get to
already
the
heard it.
final boss. You're going to get
We already heard it.
absolutely wrecked. You're going to be the one
We
giving
just
this game
went
a
into
negative
auto-
review on Steam." And to those people, I would
Auto play or whatever you call it. Went to the auto next video. Yeah, it's called autoplay. Yeah. Yeah, I was right the first time. What else we got? Rapscallions. Too hard. This is the video from Moist Critical from 24 hours ago. I think he's talking about the game.
Hope you've got your umbrellas
Let's hear it.
out because it's about to start raining with. Hope you've got your umbrellas out because it's about to start raining with my tears. I'm going to go on a passionate rant here, and
What
it
is it?
might ruffle a few feathers, but you know what? Facts don't care about your feelings, and I'm about to start spitting
Oh, great.
those.
He's
There
gonna
are so many
spit
people
some.
whining about Elden Ring's DLC being too hard. Let that sink in for a moment.
It's
For
too hard,
actual
okay?
years now, one of the most prevalent memes in the gaming community is how bad game journalists are at the games they review. The community has constantly dropped trouser and taken a shit on them anytime they mention the difficulty of a game being too hard. And now that Elden Ring DLC is dropped, there are so many players that are now leaving so many negative reviews because they think the DLC is unfairly difficult. You either die a gamer or live long enough to see yourself become a journalist. The shoe's on the other foot here. So
I
now
understand
there's
one.
people just fucking moaning about it being too difficult and being upset about that. Now, contrary to what some Twitter rage bait engagement is trying to lead you to believe, not every bad review of the DLC is about it being too difficult and like soiling their diaper about it.
Yeah, some of
there
about
are some legitimate
performance.
complaints about it. Like a lot of people are citing performance problems. Like a lot of issues
I haven't had
with
any.
the DLC itself from the performance side of things.
This isn't
I haven't had any
super
problems
big
personally,
criticism.
but if that is something people are experiencing, that's a very legitimate reason to leave a bad review. But there is a ton of people leaving bad reviews about it. That is actually true. It's just not all of them. There's so much to unpack here, and it's time for a little tough love. So, I am a huge fan of Souls games. My favorite genre of video game is Souls-like. I play all of them. Not just like the FromSoft games, but all games
Lies
in
of
the
P.
genre. So even the super stinkers like Lords of the Fallen.
That one
I
sucked.
try
Man.
them all because I really love this genre of game.
Lords of the Fallen was shit.
And Elden Ring is tied for my favorite Souls game in existence. It's tied with Bloodborne. And the DLC, I think, is extremely good. It's not perfect. There are legitimate complaints to have about it, but one of them is not the difficulty. This fucking DLC comes with built-in training wheels, should you choose to activate them, with the Scadu Tree fragments. As you collect these throughout the world, you'll get a boost to your offensive and defensive capabilities, serving as a permanent boost to DLC damage dealt and negation. So if you're tired of banging your head against the wall, getting your butt cheeks blasted by whatever boss you're stuck on, make like Marco Polo and explore the land collecting these sacred Dragon Balls here so that way you can have an easier time.
Yeah, the Dragon Balls.
Or
It's like 6 of them. At the beginning, anyway.
And just get good. Just
Not quite 7, but close.
Elden Ring is also a game, really every Souls game, has always been a series, really, where it's as difficult as you make it. There are broken builds that you can use, especially in Elden Ring.
Oh, really? We can't knock him out of that?
Help you through difficult challenges with summoning. You can just use a mimic tier to help you get through a boss. You don't have to go summonless. Like, if you're struggling to a point that you're about to cast self-destruct like a Voltorb and leave a
I might just
incendiary
summon up
negative
this
review
guy
on
just to
Steam
hurry
because you
up and get
can't
away
beat the
from him.
dancing lion, just use a fucking summon. You aren't good enough to do it without clearly, and what are you
Clearly,
trying
I'm
to
not,
do anyway? Just use a
That's what I was
summon,
gonna
get
probably
the
do
boss,
if I
and you win the game.
my skin
Like, it's
tree
not
didn't
like you're
help.
out here trying to
But I wanted
prove
to do
yourself
stuff.
as a man or whatever. Just use a summon in that case. Like, I saw so many reviews saying, like, I refuse to summon, but I also can't beat any of these enemies, so this DLC fucking sucks. It's poorly designed. No, you're just trash. Like, you're just trash, and you're not able to reach the challenge you've set for yourself. So, how about instead of blaming the DLC for your shortcomings, just use a
Why am I out
summon,
of stamina?
go
I don't
grab
get
some
it.
Scadu Tree fragments,
Like, the
and
fucking
enjoy it.
tier I'm
This
drinking is
doesn't
supposed to give me
need
more
to be
stamina. I put that in.
You're
That's
not
one of the
held
stats
captive
I'm
at
supposed to get.
Guantanamo Bay, forced to do a level 1 wretched
I don't get
the
it.
Elden Ring DLC. It's supposed to be fun. And it is. It is difficult, but that's always been one of the big selling points of Souls games.
I don't have the
that
turtle,
they're challenging. And people used
talisman
to,
either.
again, spit
I forgot
on
where you
those
get
that
it.
would insult the series for being hard. And now with
Turtle
this
talisman would
somehow
really
the
help
prevalent
in this
discussion
whole
has been about
DLC
how it's
act.
too hard and they've gone too
I
far.
think that's a big problem. Like, if I have the turtle talisman, I didn't have any time. And I only have 3 slots.
Like, I actually am shocked that we're at this point where everything needs to be so hand-holdy that
You know what?
now
Fuck
if
it.
you can't complete your challenge,
We're gonna go look up-
because the DLC is a little.
Because I forgot where the turtle talisman is. So I gotta jog my memory. I'm gonna look it up right quick. And I'm gonna look up where I get my 4th talisman slot. I'm only working 3. I'm gimped compared to most people playing this, and that's probably a big part of it. If I had the turtle talisman, I would certainly have more stamina to dodge shit. That was like saving my ass so much in my main game. But one second. Turtle talisman. We're gonna go get it. We need it. And we need a 4th slot. That saved my ass on American so hard. Turtle talisman. I thought all I need is the physic flask, but the physic flask is not refilling my stamina enough at all. It's like it doesn't even exist. Okay, where is it, bitch? Where the fuck do I get it? Oh, there's a, you can get one in this DLC. Apparently, I got spoiled looking for the real one, the regular one. There's apparently a better one in this DLC. I don't know where the fuck it is though. So we're not gonna go look for that one yet. Well, thanks for that spoiler. Can't look for anything about Elden Ring without getting spoiled now. without getting spoiled on the DLC. But okay, where's this one at? That's only one thing though, so it's not that big a deal. If I'm gonna get spoiled on anything, that's fine. Not something major. Okay, it's at the Great Turtle Shell gives you stamina too. The Summon Water Village, an underground area in the eastern outskirts of the village. I know where that is. We missed it? How the fuck did we miss it? I've been there. Okay. It's in some underground space. We're gonna go there then. That's early game too. And how do I get the fourth? Okay, we know where that is, but how do we get the fourth slot? Fourth talisman slot. Okay, where's the talisman pouch? We defeated Margit already. We talked to the finger reader already. That's how we got our third one, I believe. Oh, we got to defeat Godfrey to get to the last one, I guess. You know what? We're at Godfrey. Let's go fight him right quick. Might as well. I need it, dude. I fucking need the fucking fourth pouch. I need that shit. Okay. We're gonna listen to more and more critical ranting. It's hilarious.
This has nothing.
This is shit that's quick that I can get. I can kill Godfrey pretty easily. We're gonna rewind him a little bit because I talked over him.
Incendiary negative review on Steam because you can't beat the dancing lion. Just use a fucking summon. You aren't
okay,
do it without clearly.
Damn.
And what are you trying to
Don't hit
anyway?
me.
Just use a summon, get through the boss, and
He's
then
gonna
you win
hit
the
me.
game.
He looks mad.
Like, it's not like you're out here trying to prove yourself as a man or whatever.
I am,
Just
dude.
use
My girlfriend
a
said
summon
she'd
in
leave
that
me if I
case.
couldn't
Like, I
beat
saw
the
so many reviews
Dancing
saying,
Lion
I
solo.
refuse to summon, but I also can't
She's gonna
beat
go
the
with Chad and
so
Tyrone,
this DLC
and I'm gonna
fucking
be
sucks.
shit out of
It's
luck.
poorly designed. No, you're just trash. Like, you're just trash, and you're not able to reach the challenge
Okay.
you've set for yourself. So, how about
Let's go.
instead of blaming the DLC for your shortcoming, just use a summon, go grab some status tree fragments, and enjoy it. Like, this doesn't need to be some
There it
kind of
is.
torturous struggle.
I don't even
You're
have
not
a
held
fucking
captive at Guantanamo Bay, forced to do a level 1 rush
brace here.
playthrough of the Elden Ring DLC.
This is the closest.
It's supposed to be fun, and it is.
I thought
It
there was
is
another one.
difficult, but that's always been one of the big selling points of Souls games,
Yeah.
that they're challenging. And people used to, again, spit on
Why the
those that
oh,
would
'cause it's a
insult
cave.
the
I forgot.
series for being
Shit.
hard. And now with this one, somehow the
We gotta
prevalence
beat the boss to get out of
about
here.
how it's too hard and they
Oh
go too
shit,
hard.
we're stuck here.
It's not just Steam
Okay,
reviews,
I
actually
realized
Steam
something.
reviews
This
saying
is a
the same
place of
thing,
nowhere.
which is- it's blowing
No, if we
my
die,
mind.
we can go
I actually am
back.
shocked that
We
we're
just
at
gotta
this
die.
point where everything needs to be so handled.
So once I die, I'll just say
Now,
go
if
back
you
to
can't
the
complete
place.
your challenge run of Elden Ring, because the DLC is a little more brutal than what you're used to, it's the game's fault, and From Software fucked up. It's stupid. It's really stupid.
If I have stamina, I can just wail on them forever.
To make it easier for you.
I do need to level up my
sorcery or something.
endurance
Use
too.
fucking
I'm
bombs,
using sorcery,
summons. Like,
not
there's
working.
so many
I do no
options
damage
for you to
with
get through
sorcery.
the DLC, and just because you're struggling to get through it with a
I have
challenge you've set
40.
for yourself,
I guess I should
isn't
have
the
higher.
DLC's fault. There are real criticisms for
I
it,
have
though.
40
For
intelligence.
instance, I'm going through this
Maybe
DLC and
50
I
would be
play all
best.
Souls games sunless.
Outside of
I'd
60.
like to have it at the most optimal challenge imaginable.
I mean, I do need to get it up to
That's
60.
the most fun for me.
But for
in
now,
these kind of
I thought it'd
games.
be okay.
So I've been doing a punch only build, and I've switched it to a punch and kick only build.
Oh yeah, I saw his
Now,
punch build.
and it's
That
been
was fun.
extremely challenging and extremely rewarding.
Oh, I
However,
picked
there
the wrong
have been
thing
two
again.
bosses so far that are actually not well made. One of them is Commander Gaius, Hog Rider. Hog Rider has...
Don't. He's telling me about bosses.
Don't match the enemy.
I don't know what he is. I'm not gonna.
If you dodge it perfectly, sometimes
I'm not
you'll
gonna
still take the
have any
full
context
impact
of this,
off
alright.
in one
He's
pass.
not showing video of it,
Also,
so I don't know
like,
what to expect.
I don't even know what to call this move, where he like flails around randomly and like fucking
Blah, blah,
throws his
blah.
head around
They
like
all
he's
flail
headbanging
around.
at a fucking bullet
I'm
from
gonna
a
skip
Valentine
that
concert from 2002. He summons snakes. And you can.
Okay, he's giving spoilers on bosses. We're not gonna look at that though. There's already lore videos, and that guy hasn't even finished what? I mean, he's giving. I know that guy's doing a lore video, but he hasn't even finished the game, the DLC. Okay. All right. We're just gonna go there. Let's straight up go there. But there is something odd that I wanted to listen to while I go run and do this old shit. Shit that I've done before, but I want to do it on this file because I don't have any of that stuff on this file for this build. I might straight up change my entire build, to be honest. Why is it not letting me type? Okay.
This is not the news I was expecting.
This is called Dr. Disrespect drama. I'm wondering about this allegation about him, and I wanted to see if it's true or not. That's fucked up. But yeah, we'll listen to that in the background.
In June of 2024.
And Alana Pierce is apparently doing a video that Asmongold's watching her talk about it. I don't know.
Yes, sometimes it happens. A lot of the presses kind of came out of nowhere. And the reason I'm making a video about this is to give a relatively...
Did you see any tweets by Evolve? Yeah, remind me after the video, I'll look at it.
Sometimes happens. I'm really bad about kind of doing a little ramble at the start of my videos. I realize I apologize. Basically, in case you missed it, ex-Twitch employee Cody Connors tweeted saying got banned because got caught sexting a minor in the then existing Twitch Whispers product. He was trying to meet up with her at a TwitchCon.
Oh, that's
Powers
fucked.
that he could read in plain text.
Oh, that's the allegation. Yeah, we know about it. I thought he was talking about somebody else, but it's about Dr. But we don't know whether that happened or not, but that's fucked up.
In 2020, very mysteriously. Let me give you a little bit of a recap. And to be clear, that ban, I saw some people who fully misunderstood this somehow. At one point, Dr. Disrespect was banned for a few days for streaming from a bathroom during TwitchCon.
Wow,
like walking
way
into
before that
a bathroom
he got
while
banned.
still streaming, which is obviously illegal and crazy. That was not
Like, he got banned in
I don't know
2020.
what's wrong with me, but I didn't even know that, like, that was a bad thing. Because, like, I've been in, like, a lot of bathrooms and places and people are, like, recording each other and doing stupid shit. Even, like, whenever I was in high school, people would take videos on, like, their flip phone in the bathroom. Yeah, I didn't even know. Now, obviously it doesn't make it good, but, like, that, it caught me by surprise. It's legal, though? Yeah, I didn't know that.
not the actual.
Or they recorded you in there?
That was a temporary ban. The final ban, we never
It's
actually
here.
found out why.
How did I miss this shit?
The original ban, it says, Dr. Disrespect was the self-proclaimed face of Twitch before being unceremoniously removed from the site, even though he was one of the most followed streamers on the
Why she
web.
put him on that dumb American
Appearing
voice?
like Guy Beam, the personalities of the 80s action hero character, and unrivaled production value made
Yeah,
him
he themes himself off the 80s
26,
action hero
almost
character,
exactly 4 years ago.
which I liked,
2020,
but
Dr.
yeah, it was.
Disrespect's channel
I
was
can't defend that if that happened.
reports claim the streamer had been permanently banned. This came just after the streamer signed
It's actually crazy how close it is
Thank
to
God.
the 4-year anniversary. Holy fuck, I didn't even realize that.
a contract with Amazon owned company in March 2020 to keep him on the site for the foreseeable future, and to be clear, Amazon lost a lot of money on this. Especially because Doc still streams on a competing platform. Well, the 2 years later, the legal dispute between Doc and Twitch was resolved with the party
How to
accepting
Kill
wrongdoing,
Godfrey,
which
or
is
the fake
very
one.
interesting. But yeah, a really weird part of this was that he tweeted saying he was not notified me on the specific reason behind that decision. Firm handshakes to all for the support during this difficult time. It really did feel like it came out of nowhere when it happened. Twitch did eventually send out a statement saying, as is our process, we take appropriate action when we have evidence that a streamer has acted in violation of our community guidelines and terms of service. These apply to all streamers regardless of status or prominence in the community, but they gave no other explanation, and there were a ton of...
I just don't understand how, if he acted in violation, why did they pay out your contract? That's the one piece of this that I don't understand. Why did the settlement pay him out?
Who came out saying things like he's trying to figure out what happened, he doesn't know what happened,
But then you
he's
gotta-
trying to talk to Twitch.
I don't know.
Twitch also refunded all of his subscriptions to
We'll hear more
Doc's channel,
details.
and allegedly fully paid out his contract, or at least that's according to Doc himself. And then
Do you know that for a fact? Yeah. Yeah, he said that's what happened.
Sure, weird.
I mean, well,
This
we can
was,
only go by what he claims.
ended
And
with
it
him
would be weird if he
saying, I
would
know it's
lie
not
about
He can't lie. He could lie.
I find it to be so insanely unlikely that he would lie, because I assume
I guess
that
it's
lying
possible,
about
but it
it
would be
would be
weird.
breaking the rules. He can't. Yeah, I don't think that he would be able to lie, because that would also be breaking
Yeah,
the
that would
rules
seem
of,
like
the of the agreement.
Mess
Wait,
with
right now,
legal
we'll get through this
liability,
okay, and
legal
fuck
obligations.
before abruptly ending the broadcast.
If anything,
Dr. Disrespect then sued Twitch over his ban during a live stream on August 23rd, 2021, the two-time, claimed that he was taking legal action against Twitch as a result of his ban in 2020. He said, there's a reason why, and I'll say this right now, champs, there's a reason why we're suing the fuck out of him, okay? I don't know how else to put it, the amount of damages, and you just don't know.
wait a minute, why do I weigh so much now?
It's a little different now. Like, if the context of
Is it because of this
this
bow
is,
and
I don't know
arrow?
how else to put it, and you just don't, is referring to them reading private
I was able to
DMs.
carry all 4 of these
That makes
before.
a whole lot of sense. And around the time of this happening, again,
I think that's too much of a reach. That
Okay,
what
that's
he
what it was.
said is alluding to reading his DMs. I think that's too much of a reach for me to think like, oh yeah, that's the reason why.
2020 Breslau slash
It's crazy that people still bring this up. And what's even crazier is that if he was told the same thing that was made public, he was actually right, and he tanked this for like 4 years.
Leaker posted saying, look, for several hours now, I have been told incredible sources of reason for disrespect has been banned, who have believed the importance and sensitivity around the subject.
Cody's tweets are sus. I'll look at it towards the end.
I don't feel comfortable with it currently. Slasher has also tweeted today saying, I didn't lie.
Nah,
now,
bitch.
obviously, this is an allegation. This is not necessarily a fact, but this is from an ex-Twitch employee that is worth noting. And a number of other Twitch employees have come forward.
I don't know if I can
things
trust an
like-
I do
ex-Twitch
not think
employee.
that any of the Twitch employees
But,
are
it's possible
knowingly
they're telling the
spreading
truth, I
false
guess.
information. Now, they could have been told something and it's not true.
Yeah, that's
but
possible.
I don't think any of them are collectively, it's not like they planned, in a group chat, let's go ahead and let's say this about Doc randomly on some Friday night. You never
Some
know.
Kiwi Farm shit.
Well, no, I don't know, but I don't
That's
think
shit
that's
they would
what's
do.
happening.
Or not
Of course
necessarily.
I don't know. How could I possibly
Well,
know that?
it's sites like Kiwi Farm, not. Never
I'm so
mind.
glad it's out in the
Metacure
open
is
now.
the site I'm
This one
thinking
is
of. That was
from
an old
Zachary
site.
Diaz.
Yep.
That did that
Previous
exact
viewer
type
on
of
Twitch,
shit.
he said, so glad it's finally
Evil
out
ass
there.
kind of site.
Basically in agreement that this happened. But then there's also
It's where
this
H Bomber guy actually came from.
Let me ask why I need to
Came
defend
from
them
that
and didn't show any
shit.
proof.
That fucking
I'm not defending them.
op
I have made it evidently
message
clear
board
throughout this
that was the
entire
Kiwi
topic
Farms before Kiwi Farms
that I have never
that
made
actually did the
a
stuff that Kiwi Farms was accused
about
of.
whether I think that it's true or not. I never said that.
Oh,
I
fuck,
don't
we're dead.
know. I don't know what you want me to do. Just watch this.
It's been a long time.
Please tell us.
Yeah, it's been a
It's
long
so
time.
long that the person involved is probably okay.
My
I don't know
memory
why I
is
did
really bad because this was like
Yeah.
2 years ago, and I was
Medicare
in
was a
Outpost
shit
buying a mini
posting
cupboard,
site
and I
that
remember
messed with
someone
people
saying
online.
Dr. Disrespect got banned from Twitch because he was messing.
Even got involved in their real life.
And obviously, it does line up with what Slasher said regarding the importance and sensitivity around the subject. I'm referring to, I don't feel comfortable. That's the part
And it
of
got
this
so
I'm
bad
about, why
that the
this
former
happened,
members, like
because
H Bomber
I do
guy,
feel like I have a little
well,
bit
he
of
has
insight as somebody who's
the
worked for
admins
two
to
different
scrub
companies
the
where
shit
people
that
got
was on
fired
there.
for doing shitty things.
So
and
nobody
I'm
could
not
back,
Just gonna claim
you
without
know,
presenting evidence. I kind of agree with that.
post
and I
evidence,
find it to be kind
any
of
further
problematic
evidence
that
about his
a
involvement.
person can come out and say something like this because like it's really things are they're stacked against Doc because he can't say it's not true, and because of the obviously like
H
the-
Bomber guy
the
wasn't
court
such a good
case,
guy
right?
before.
So he can't respond.
I don't even
to
think he
this
still
in
he
any
actually
way
believes what he
other than lawyer speak.
claims to believe.
But if he responds to
At
it in
present.
lawyer speak, then people assume that he's guilty because he can't directly say that it's not true because that would violate the agreement. So it's like he can't win in this situation with people that want him to lose.
I don't know. Why would saying you didn't sex the minor
Really straightforward reason for that stuff, but we'll get into it.
cause
when
you
we catch
legal
up on our
obligations?
speech.
I gotta rewind
So
what
Cody
he
has then retweeted
I gotta
by
rewind
Jake
that part,
Lucky,
I guess.
who said, a
Because that doesn't
former
make sense to
employee
me.
come forward and stated the alleged reason for Dr. Disrespect's permanent Twitch ban.
But I
was
guess it's
sex with
possible.
minor in the previous Twitch Whispers product, which
Which, by the way, I do not think that it is sexting a minor. I think that, like, trying to meet up with somebody is very, very, very different than trying to message them sexually. Like, these
Yeah,
are
what was
all
the
different
context
things
of this
about it.
meetup?
One of them is
Was his parents? Were their parents involved or what? What the fuck is this?
To which Dr. Disrespect responded.
Doesn't sounds odd. No, you shouldn't be texting at anyone underage anyway, regardless of context. But it's just, what was it really about? How do we know what it's about?
Add up, but I was still like, unsubstantiated. We don't know what happened. This is the most damning thing I've seen about this, to be honest. Like, obviously, Twitch employees never
What should he have said?
again.
Just don't text anyone underage.
It's not third hand, it's not randoms on the internet.
They're
This is
second
something-
hand.
This
Like-
is a more credible piece of information than anything else we have. But this, no wrongdoing was acknowledged, and they paid
We
out
learned
a
this early
contract.
when
I
you're
mean,
doing,
he probably legally can
online
only
stuff,
say certain
like in
things,
gaming especially.
but not replying.
You get some peeps, some little
to
kids who
this
want you to give them
allegation
stuff
was something
because you're like a
this
cool
is
guy
of
and
course I didn't
you're
do
better
that.
at the
He
game
can't
than the
do
little
that
kid
because
is,
it
and
would
they
be
want to ask
commenting
you
on
stuff.
the nature of
And
the
they'll
trauma.
send you
He can't do it.
a text message or DM. You just
Well,
block them.
I mean,
That's a bad. That could go bad.
you don't
Alright.
know that.
Don't text any little kids.
So you
no
think
one
that-
underage. Somebody could try
I
to.
don't know that.
Because like they're playing a game they're not even supposed to be playing. They're playing like a
That's
mature
pretty
game,
good, isn't it?
and then you'll be blamed for like getting the kid into the game.
Why would you say no
You
wrongdoing
you
was
you
acknowledged?
coached them into playing the game like their parents probably.
Legally
Like this kid, one time I remember when I was a teenager,
It's the only thing you can.
he was like some 11-year-old. He
I
said,
think that a lot
"Are
of
you gonna
people-
tell my mom that I play this game?" I'm like, "I don't even know your mom, kid. I won't say anything unless if your parents okay with it.
is
But you gotta
oftentimes not
go get your parents." That's what I fucking said to him.
as Twitter drama.
Don't-
It's like, for example,
It could have been some FBI people trying to
to
coach you into some entrapment shit.
Right? Well, like Drake's like you're a fucking loser.
But, it
Kendrick's
sounds
like
like some
a
weird
pedo,
shit for an
like a
11-year-old to say, to be honest.
colonizer.
But-
like that's entertaining.
Yeah, when that
content.
happens,
it's
go ask them to get their fucking
emotions are
parents.
high, everything like that.
Don't just say, it's between you and me and all this dumb shit.
I
That you're
can't
playing
see
this violent
where
video
you
game.
can comment. Like, what do you think the odds are that there's
No.
flaws in their settlement?
It's not okay with your parent, then it ain't okay with
comment on the nature of the trial. I think that the chances of that are 100%. Like, I would bet $1 million that that's obviously in there. There's an NDA, yeah. Does
Oh,
my
you're talking about
comment at all?
NDA shit? I don't know.
The problem is
That's
that
a weird
if he
NDA,
didn't
though.
comment at all,
That sounds really
then
weird.
people would be saying, why isn't he commenting? There's no way for him to come out of the situation ahead.
I get it.
Cunts.
Yeah.
I'm used to taking that off the allegations.
The Godfrey seems, the real Godfrey's gonna seem easy after the boss life fought
Yeah.
and the DLC.
This is the part that I'm saying.
Yeah.
Way easier to say none of this is true, actually, rather
You
than.
still alive? No. Give me that pouch. Thank you. Now we can get the fuck out of here. Oh, there is something I need to get up there though.
There's no way. There's no way he can do that. Well, why are we carrying so much water for Doc? What do you think I'm saying that's inaccurate? Because I'm sure some people will have these comments.
Let's level up.
What part of what I'm saying is inaccurate? All I'm saying is we don't know precisely what is in the NDA. 50-50. So you think it's a 50% chance?
I'm just saying that's
that
a
he
weird
can't
NDA.
talk about it? You think a massive issue that not a single person on Twitch made any statement about in any capacity whatsoever and has been more tight-lipped about than anything is a 50% chance? You can't NDA a crime? But a crime wasn't committed. He was never charged for a crime. We don't know that?
Well, where's the evidence?
Yes, we do. We absolutely do. It would be public record.
Yeah,
100% chances NDA.
you can look that up.
100% that has an NDA that's just talking about the broader aspects of the case. So you...
Not that something bad couldn't happen even if he wasn't charged, but wealthy
saying
can get away with anything.
the legal
And he can do
wrongdoing
crimes and not
wasn't
be charged.
acknowledged, they paid up. It's
If
just
you're wealthy enough.
what
Not
a
saying that he
wild
is one of them,
defense.
but it's
It's
possible.
not a while. He couldn't say anything else, and he even said that he can't say anything else too in a follow-up tweet that he made.
That's just really weird
I'm
to me.
tied to legal obligations to the settlement with Twitch, but I need to say what I can.
I don't
so this is
understand.
the
I don't.
fucking internet.
There's that
He literally
NDA.
said that.
There's no NDA in the world that makes
Now,
sense to
he
me where
could
you
be
say you
lying.
can't say you
There's a
did
chance
sex
that he's
a minor
lying,
or a
but in
cop
my
or asked to
opinion,
beat
I
up
bet
some
lying about the
sexual
nature of the
encounter.
lawsuit is probably also against the rules.
And his story adds up in so
But I
many
guess
ways. Again,
there
it adds
it's
up
possible.
with
It's
Slasher
possible. I don't know.
saying, due to the importance and sensitivity, I refrain from commenting on it. I feel comfortable. It adds up with Doc saying there's a reason why we're selling the fuck out of them. Okay, I don't know how else to put it. The amount of damages, and you just don't. Which to me really adds up with it being about DM. So the thing
I
that
don't personally, I don't think so. I mean, Doc, especially because
Where the
Doc's
fuck
a
you come from?
conspiracy
Is this
Andy,
a
right?
black
Like,
knife?
he knows about
It's a
Jeff
black
David
knife.
Icke. He knows about Shum
The fuck
Guy.
you
He
want,
knows about
bitch?
5G. You really think that Doc doesn't think that people are reading his messages? The conspiracy Andy doesn't think that...
Oh, yeah.
Bro,
He is
you'd be the
very
first
into
person
this
to think
conspiracy.
wanted to talk about again,
or
like
the
adding
truth.
perspective to why this stuff happens.
I don't
It's pretty
think so.
simple when I
Truth.
see these questions so often and these
Skeptics.
criticisms so often. So
community.
this is in response
So you
to
think he
Slasher's
would
I didn't
be
lie. Someone here said you allegedly
suspicious
knew about
of
a
that
terrible
happening?
thing that happened involving a minor
Well,
and
be
you're
careful,
saying anything
but
for
who
years while
knows?
kept on streaming, potentially doing
He
the
could
same
be
thing
that
to others.
cocky.
This is not an uncommon rhetoric that I completely understand where it comes from when anything like this happens.
We don't want-
There's also always
So the
a lot
Black
of
Knives
why
came
we're
here to
talking
kill
about
us.
it now.
I guess
the
because we're
rumors that
getting
my
closer to the
best
truth.
guess on why Twitch didn't say what the reason is because the person who was in question either wasn't a minor. There's probably three different reasons. There are three different possibilities, and it could be more than one. Number one, they weren't actually a minor. Number two, they didn't want to cooperate with the investigation, and they didn't want to have anything to do with it. So Twitch made the decision not to make it public out of the best interest of the victim, which I think also is like, is that...
Check this shit out. Look at my amount of runes here. Look at that. All lucky sevens. That's a good omen. That's a positive omen. And I don't mean the omens of Elden Ring. But that's pretty... That's so weird how that lined up after killing that black knife. Anyway, let's continue this weird issue.
Not the right decision.
And then
in
I'm gonna
my
go back
opinion,
to the
I think
DLC.
it's not. I don't. I think if that's the reason why they didn't do it, it's not the right decision. Even though it's helping that one person, it's also enabling a person to do it to somebody else.
Yeah.
And I think that's more important. And the third thing also is that, what do you call it? They're like, it just didn't happen, right? I mean, there's something else I'm thinking of. I just don't remember what it was, right? So yeah, that would not have done that for Doc? Yeah, exactly. Twitch looks worse to me than Doc? Oh, right. Oh, the third one, sorry, excuse me. Is it Twitch didn't say it because somebody making them look bad? That was the other one. Sorry.
Theorized that the Twitch
This will be
employee
good
only
for
came
the
out
Twitch
weapon
cannot
I'm using.
identify a minor. Let's move on.
about it.
It'll be
now,
perfect for this
because
one.
almost 10 years or 4 years, there are so many reasons why someone would suddenly come forward. It could be they heard that
Hey, to
you've
raise
done
my
something
endurance
else, or they got
stat
frustrated with seeing somebody successful. They can just be like, they got too many questions and finally cracked because they got the 1,000th question
There
about
it
it. Like,
is.
there's so
Yeah,
many
sure.
reasons that somebody would try to hold something for a really long time and then suddenly snap. It could be that the minor turned 18. Like, it could be any combination of things.
How do you get that
It's
shit?
never been confusing to me that somebody would suddenly choose to come forward about something if you ever held a secret.
I don't think that the timing has any relevance. Maybe this is a hot take. I don't think that the timing has any relevance of, like, an NDA. I don't think it had any relevance of anything else. And the reason why I don't think it had any relevance of an NDA is that Cody didn't specify Dr. Disrespect, and I think the reason why was to avoid a defamation case. I think that's the reason why he didn't say Doc's name,
Oh.
and that's the reason why nobody named him. And you can't sue somebody for defamation on something that was found to be true, which implies that it probably wasn't the NDA. That's just that.
Okay, this is something I've never gotten, so I'm gonna read it. We got a bunch of cookbooks. Royal Magic Grease. Oh yeah, we got that in DLC, I believe. Drawstring Royal Magic Grease. Okay. Good shit. Where's the thing we just got? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Prayer book. Okay, we can learn Radigan's Rings of Light, Laws of Regression. Yeah, this is for the quest I'm doing. Prayer Book of the Golden Order Fundamentalist, a dense and complex academic treatise that contains the Order's fundamental principles, can be given to a learned cleric. Access to following incantations. We will not be able to use any of these, but I guess it's good to have. Okay. So we can complete that quest or continue it. We'll come back to it though. There's a chest over here. I'll play that once we get back to the boss, but we might encounter some things we're not familiar with here. There's a bunch of lore shit here that I just like. Having more context on the story is, I can understand a lot of the things I can read from these descriptions. Where's the weapon? Oh, it's right here. Long one featuring Erdtree styling. In times of old, when faith and battle went hand in hand, this weapon was created in tandem with the golden arrow. It scales all arrow damage with faith, of course, revealing its true worth when used by or with holy infusion arrows. Okay. Basic. Not something I can't use, because I'm a mage, of course. Let's get out of here. Oh, we almost fell off. We don't have that many runes. We have 7, 7, 7. But I don't want to lose this amount of runes. It's a good omen, Let's get out of here though. We'll come back. It's time to get down to business. Where was that cave? Up here? No, that's not here. It's here, right? Yeah, Dragon's Pit. Yeah, we'll play the rest of this.
That's the way the logic fits together.
Eventually, given it and finally
Okay,
told
one
someone
second,
you
one
understand.
second. I gotta
That's like a
rewind,
very
but I
normal
didn't talk
human
over
thing.
them.
But
I gotta rewind back a little bit.
rather than
I just. Oh.
Wait a minute.
There's no way.
He's
There's
rubbing
no way he can do that. Well, why are we carrying so much water for Doc? What do you think I'm saying that's inaccurate? Because I'm sure some people will have these comments. What part of what I'm saying is inaccurate? All I'm saying is we don't know precisely what is in the NDA. 50-50. So you think it's a 50% chance that he can't talk about it? You think a massive issue that not a single person on Twitch made any statement about in any capacity whatsoever and has been more tight-lipped about than any
We're
is
heavy.
a 50%
We're too heavy.
chance
We can take some of our
can't
weapons.
NDA a crime, but a crime wasn't committed. He was never charged for a crime. We don't know that?
Let's get out of here.
Yes, we do. We absolutely do. It would be public record. 100% chance that his NDA that this was
Nothing here.
100% that he has an NDA that this was some talking
Unless
about
there's
the
a
broader
reasonable
aspects
law.
of the case. So you
No. Lies.
I don't know.
saying the legal wrongdoing was acknowledged, they paid out. It's just what a wild defense.
It's not a while. He couldn't say anything else. And he even said that he can't say anything else, too, in the follow-up tweet that he made. I'm tied to legal obligations to the settlement with Twitch, but I need to say what I can since this is the fucking internet. He literally
No.
said that. Now, he could be lying.
So he did
There's a
say that.
chance
Okay.
he's
I didn't
lying.
even know.
But in my opinion, I bet lying about the nature of the lawsuit is probably also against the rules.
And this story adds up in so many ways. Again, it adds up with Slasher saying, due to the importance and sensitivity, I refrain from commenting on it, I feel comfortable. It adds up with
Oh.
saying that's the reason why we're suing the fuck out of them, okay, I don't know how else to put it, the amount of damages, and you just don't, which to me, really adds up with it being about DM. So, the thing
I
that
don't, personally, I don't think so. I mean, Doc, especially because Doc's a conspiracy Andy, right? Like, he knows about David Icke, he knows about Shungite, he knows about 5G. You really think that
I don't
Doc
trust
doesn't
David Icke
think
at all.
that people
Fuck
are reading
David
his
Icke.
messages? A conspiracy
Don't lump
Andy
him in
doesn't
with
think
the,
bro, he would be the first person to
actual
think that.
skeptics.
wanted to
He's
talk about
a
again, I'm
plant.
just adding perspective to why this stuff happens.
I don't-
It's pretty
He's
simple,
like
but I see
Alex
these questions
Jones,
so often,
just
and
not
these
as,
criticisms so often. So this is
not as
in response to
in your
Slash's
face.
I didn't lie. Someone here said you
He's a
allegedly knew
plant.
about a terrible thing that happened involving a minor and you refused to say anything for years while he kept on streaming, potentially doing the same thing to others. This is not an uncommon rhetoric that I completely understand
I
where it
don't
comes
trust either one of those.
from when
Anyway.
anything like this happens. There's also always a lot of why you were talking about it now. I've seen some rumors that
My best guess on why Twitch didn't say what the
Oh my
reason
God.
is because the person who was in question either wasn't a minor. There's probably three different reasons, or three different possibilities, and it could be more than one. Number one, they weren't actually a minor. Number two, they
Maybe.
didn't want to cooperate with the investigation. They didn't want to have anything to do with it.
Okay,
So
yeah.
Twitch made
Oh,
the
that's
decision
true.
Not to
If
make
the
it
person
public
is someone who does
out
not
of
want to be in the
best
public
interest
eye.
of the victim, which I think also is
or
like,
something, that's
is that
possible.
the right decision? In my
They don't want
opinion,
any
I
part
think
of
it's
this.
not. I don't. I think if that's the reason why they didn't do it, it's not the
Spotlight.
right decision. Even though it's helping that one person, it's also enabling a person to do it to somebody else.
That is something
And
I
I
never
think that's
considered.
more
I guess
important.
that's true. But
And
you could
the
just,
third thing also is that,
yeah, I didn't
what do you call it?
try to meet with some minor to do anything.
They're like, it just didn't happen, right? I mean, there's something else I think of. I don't remember what it was, right? So
So I
yeah,
don't know.
that would not have done that for Doc? Yeah, exactly. Twitch looks worse to me than Doc? Oh, right, the third one, sorry, excuse me. Is it Twitch didn't say it because my make them look bad. That will. Sorry.
you're
What the fuck is that mean?
Twitch cannot identify a minor. Let's move on.
Not about it.
That's
Now,
also true.
in years, 4 years, there are so many reasons why someone would suddenly...
That's also
it could
something
be
to consider.
They heard that he had done something else. That they got
Yeah.
something successful. They could just be like, they got too many questions and finally cracked because they got a thousand questions about it. Like, there's so many
sure.
reasons that somebody would try to hold something for a really long time and then suddenly snap. It could be that the minor turned 18. Like, it could be any combination of things. It's
That
never
one
been
shot.
confusing to me
That's
that
weird.
somebody would suddenly choose to come forward about something. You have it held secret.
I don't think that the timing has any relevance. Maybe this is a hot take. I don't think that the timing has any relevance of like an NDA. I don't think it had any relevance of anything else. And the reason why I don't think it had any relevance of an NDA is that Cody didn't specify Dr. Disrespect, and I think the reason why was to avoid a defamation case. I think that's the reason why he didn't say Doc's name, and that's the reason why nobody named him. And you can't sue somebody for defamation on something that was found to be true, which implies that it
Yeah.
probably wasn't the NDA. That's the way the logic fits together.
Eventually given it and finally told someone you understand that. It's like
He's gonna do his blade. Oh, he's not. Okay.
You
know what?
But again, it's not uncommon, and I understand where it comes from, but I have perspective. Very simple. I'm telling you these things are revolutionary. I'm sure I'm going to upset some people by even saying it, but the reality
notice
is
he's
something
regaining
like
health.
This happens, and for
Wait a
some
minute.
reason,
Does he
everyone is very
regain
quiet
health
about it. Something gets out
from
of
the
company, everyone is very quiet about
the
it.
destined
because
death? I
somebody
forget.
else is being protected 100% of the time, or at least 100% of the time that this has happened at companies that I've worked at, which has happened twice. 2 people have been ousted. Nobody really gave all the details. It was because other people were being protected. In this instance, if all of this is true, again, it is still alleged. It would be that they
In protecting that other person, you also protect the person who is the bad actor. And I think that this is like, it's an interesting kind of like trolley question, or like moral quandary. It's like, do you protect the interests of the person who is the victim, or do you try to prevent the bad thing from happening again by letting everybody know?
Yeah.
Now, personally, I think that it's best to let people know and to be public about it.
That's what I would say, yeah.
Because that helps the most people. That's the way that I see it. This is a moral question. I think that this is the morally right thing to do. I'm sure that there are other people that disagree.
That tracking on that is
that's
insane.
That's our choice, not for me. To be honest with you, it's an instant fucking decision. I wouldn't even think about it for 3 seconds.
We're desperately trying to protect whoever this minor is. It's likely that whoever this person was had desperately asked them not to say anything, had said, please do not make this public, because it will make someone's life a living hell. Like, for all people who pretend innocent until proven guilty, you can have all the proof in the world and share all the proof in the world. I've watched women on the internet do that. Like, share DM screenshots, share tons and tons and tons of proof, and still, the whole rest of their lives will be, you destroyed this man's career, you were asking for it, look at this picture that you posted.
She's right, but the opposite is also true. That people are trying to destroy Doc's career right now with the exact opposite. Zero. You're always going to have extremists that have, in general, most of the time...
Yeah, you can't use some extreme group as your excuse for doing anything.
Internet issues and internet
Or
problems,
just using,
and try
you
to
know,
insert themselves into the issue, and
so
push
anything
what
you
they think
believe
congruent with
is
their
right.
worldview.
Look at the way you dress, clearly you wanted that attention from this dude. Like, it can...
I also don't think that's true entirely.
being unfair to
Because
someone
you're
else.
always going to have, like, for example, there's still people that believe the Earth is flat. Should we
Yeah.
make a decision based off of that? Also, Twitch could have said that it happened, but not named the person who it happened to. So I don't really see that being the case either. I think that in a lot of cases there are girls that come forward and a lot of people believe them. And yeah, you're always going to have bad actors and trolls, but the majority of people are massively sympathetic. And they are, like, publicly the majority is on their side almost every time. Even in cases where I think it's like a little bit unreasonable, like the George Not Found thing.
You're around it for forever.
You see this, by the way?
That's that Minecraft guy? I don't know who that is. I think that's who that they're talking
An
about.
inkling of it being
Yeah.
public, the person who's
I
already
heard about
dealt
that
with
the most recent
sexual harassment,
issues that
sexual
happened.
assaults, whatever else, sexual harassment, whatever other thing, that will chase them on the internet.
Why I stay away from Minecraft.
Usually
It seems
to a
like
much
it's
more
just
extent than the comparatively very successful
hotbed of,
usually the people who do these things are
degeneracy and
crazy
shit like
positions
that.
of power, that's why they
Drama like that.
especially lately, he's doing it on Twitch, right? He was silent.
I can't even fucking hit him anymore.
Been
Why?
attacked in any way has begged you to do something. Has said,
Yeah, I understand that mindset. I still wouldn't do it. I think that you have an obligation to everybody else to protect them from somebody who is a bad actor.
Yeah.
And that,
Makes
to me,
sense.
is more important than protecting the person who's already been wronged. It's for preventing future victims. Because, so, like, if you, like, let's apply some of this argumentation and this thinking, right? Let's say there's a person, not Doc, but a person, who is like, I don't know, like trying to meet up with underage girls, right? And they get banned from that platform, and then they go to another platform, and then they do the same thing. Well,
Yeah,
now,
he's on YouTube now,
they've
so
done it
yeah.
to 2, 4, 10 people. So how is it better to create a situation where one person is protected from something that has already happened? How is that better than potentially protecting a dozen other people in the future from that same emotional
What the
trauma
fuck is
and
going
that
on?
same damage? To me, I don't think it is. It's about
How is he
protecting the
instantly
company, in this case,
just
not the
pulling out a
individual.
move?
Yeah, no, that's
Get the
fine.
hell of a setup,
You
dude.
can make a company argument, but I don't think I don't agree with the moral argument. I don't at all. Worked for the Catholic Church? No, it didn't. Because that's like the biggest meme about the
Yeah,
Catholic
everybody
Church.
thinks they're all
The fact that
those.
you're bringing it up means that it
And a
didn't
lot of
work.
them, well, a lot
This
of
is something I already went through. This is something I already dealt with.
members have
I
been,
don't want this to
so
go public,
that's just,
everyone goes, got it.
you know.
You are traumatized, something terrible has happened to you. You don't want this to blow up. So again, If
Like,
this
we had
is
people
true,
protesting outside the
reason
Catholic
that
Church
we spoke up
in
about
my
it
city, for sure,
is not in
because
order
of
to protect the public.
that issue.
They have
A lot of adults who got molested as children
to their community
that was covered up when they were
supersedes
children.
The obligation of that individual. But, I always look at it as let's do what's best for the most people. I think that's what's best for the most people. I don't agree. I get it. A lot of people don't agree, but that's the way I see it.
Trader, who is probably a piece of shit and is probably now like spread through the whole
Yeah,
industry,
we can't just-
and most people probably already know,
can't just,
know or are in their lives, and the public knowing isn't
punish after
necessarily
he
always
doesn't.
stop
They're
that
going to wait
happening
till
anyway. Is
he's
also
done.
I don't think
Completely.
that's true. And a great example of that is Harvey Weinstein, where everybody knew the guy was a creep,
Yeah.
but nobody actually went out with it and contacted authorities, which allowed
Oprah
him to
Winfrey
do this
even
bad
defended
stuff for decades.
Which is
And I
fucked
think
up.
that in the case, so this is another.
I mean, a lot of
this
celebrities
actually,
defended
you know what,
him,
this
but
is
that
a
was
great
just really
statistic
egregious.
that I can use.
I mean,
I learned this statistic
you can
because
call
I've
out
been involved
Cosby,
in
but not
things that are,
Weinstein?
like,
How does that
related to
line
this,
up?
etc. And each person who gets arrested for sexual
much is he
assault
paying
or
you?
some form of sexual malbehavior, on average, they have had 5 prior victims before that person gets arrested, or they get charged or held accountable. That's how bad it is. And my perspective is I don't want to make mistakes. That's how I see it. And I think that if you look at a lot of the people that everybody kept quiet about publicly, like the celebrities like Diddy, Epstein, Harvey Weinstein, not, by the way, this is in no capacity even close to that, right? It has nothing to do with that. But I'm saying that
Never
in the cases where
seen
people
any
were protected,
evidence like with those guys.
it was considered,
But it's
at
possible.
the end of the day, a tremendous moral evil that they were not exposed earlier. I think it is. Cosby, look at another one, yeah.
People were
Everybody
talking about
asked,
P. Diddy for a
why
while
didn't
in the black
anybody
community.
speak up?
It just took a while for the rest of the folks to catch up. We've been knowing about Diddy for a while. I was looking at shit about Diddy over 10 years ago. So I fucking knew.
They will fucking find him. And they will make their life
You've been
forever
suspicious of him for a
easier.
while.
You go, got it. Everyone understands that. We will deal with this privately. Nobody know about
I
it.
think his weapon like heals him.
We've already dealt with the
Yeah,
really
he gets
traumatic
healed by
shitty
his,
thing. It's probably like destroyed
fucking weapon.
situation, or like didn't want
Great
to
katana.
get but didn't have to say it. It's terrifying.
I think that's
This huge black
that
hole
red
event.
shit that he does where
It basically
it's
was
not the actual
the
death
Weibo
blade,
stuff
but it's the one that's like a shorter
First,
wave
Weibo has
and
to
it's
be
like
true,
red.
I don't know about Weibo, but minor question did
Or
one
they
out in the public
life
in a
steal.
public place, and if you didn't have any hard concrete evidence to the legal issues, he literally respected the sensitivity of private to the alleged victim, which is a good journalist.
He's just spamming it now. What a bitch.
100% know and just not feel fucking comfortable saying anything, because even with all the evidence in the world, the reality is people come forward about stuff like this against somebody as big as Dr. Disrespect, they're going to be
What the
fucking
fuck,
fine.
dude?
You are kidding yourself.
Well, you don't have to have the
Oh,
person.
you drank too,
say,
motherfucker.
Like if Twitch had said this is
Get rid of that right
they
now.
wouldn't have had to name the person.
Damn, that shit's so long.
And I think in the case where there are people
I don't
that
know
are
if you can
bad
drink.
actors, like I'm trying to think of the.
We're summoning. I don't give a
Has there
fuck.
ever
I'm tired of
really
being
been a
on
case where somebody has turned out to be a predator or some
He has
sort
too
of like
much
sex issue
poise
person?
and shit. Well, not
And
poise, but
whenever the person came out, there
Too
were
much
like
instant
3 or
animation.
4 other people that also came out within 24
when you have
hours.
instant death animations
Because
that come out
that's my
instantly,
expectation.
we gotta
for this,
summon.
Is that usually when one person says something, a bunch of other people are saying, "Hey, wait a minute, what about me?" There's like this happened, right? Kevin Spacey, right? Yeah, but think about that's one person. Can of worms. Yeah, usually whenever one of these things is really
Kevin
true,
Spacey,
it's that 5-to-1 ratio that I was talking about.
If you think even innocent
like
until you're
hanging with
proven
little
guilty,
boys too.
it doesn't. No matter what,
Like Bryan
the
Singer.
victim would ever come forward about this is going
They-
to be
they went to the
buried.
same
They are going
parties.
to have their existence on the internet be awful. The worst people ever exist on the internet. So, like, even if they have the most compelling evidence in the world, for the rest of their life they'll mock about it, and that's somebody who's dealt with something that
I can't even
really
move out the
stressed
way
out
in
already,
time. Fuck.
probably gave them a ton of anxiety already. Like, it's just.
I think that it's true. It definitely is true, and it could make that person's life worse, but I think that is a better outcome than allowing a person like that
I
to
just wanna kill
continue
him.
on and continue doing the same thing to people in the future. I think that you are choosing between two bad things, but personally, I think that my version of the bad thing is the better moral.
They gotta go to the gym, and I don't want to be in the entire stream.
Well, that doesn't make
He's not giving me any fucking time to summon.
else,
Oh my god, we just
I
gotta
don't
wait.
understand that. It's not even a question. So the victims should be forced to speak out? No, but if you have information about it, I think that you're making the right decision if you do.
But it's why don't they just come forward? It just seems so dumb to me. They don't come forward because even if they do, and it's the best evidence on the planet, the worst people in the world are still going to abuse them for it forever. Like it's really messed up to me that we do live in a culture where it's basically straight up like not worth it for victims to come forward about this. It is actually worse if the public knows about this kind of thing for the rest of their
Do
lives.
we really live in a culture like that? I don't think so. Unless it's about something political, then yeah, the Boeing guy's dead.
It might make them like marginally less.
He's not
popular,
slut shamed, he's
which
fucking
is
dead.
great. You don't want to.
I think that it absolutely would have. For example, whenever EDP was exposed for being a creep on YouTube, YouTube banned him. Like, that's
Yeah.
a good example. But he's back. Yeah, he's back.
Is he back? What's he doing?
You know, how
Did he get arrested again? I thought.
repeatedly boosting someone who sucks. But even if they're already.
How back is he?
Don't. He's still gonna have comments about good shit. This part though is cool.
He's going after the real me, not my fake
Like
me.
if the slasher was talking about
Get him.
not feeling comfortable.
Get his bitch ass.
I don't
Dog
agree
problem.
with the line of thinking at all. And I think the reason why actually doesn't have anything to do with the morality of it, because you can sidestep that entire issue by just saying that something bad happened without giving a specific example of what happened and who it happened to. They didn't have to name the person who it happened to whenever they said that that's what happened. That was never. There's not. It's not like you have to post the logs and post the real name of the person that it happened to.
My-
where you
my
can't
fake
say
me
that.
has more health,
You can say
apparently.
that, yes, this
That's funny.
happened.
You take that fucking Destin Death attack. I can't. I can't take one shot from it.
But it is what happened. I don't. That's what they should have done.
That
He's not
is
drinking.
what I mean.
Well, now he's trying
You
to.
have to be really careful about disclosing information about children specifically, about minors. I studied journalism as part of my degree, and like half of my class failed one assignment because they had to write like this mock news article. The teacher was emailing us
They hit his ass.
the news story in real time as part of the exam. It was like an hour and a half long.
She wouldn't have been named at all.
One mistake from the police, one mistake from the school, whatever. Like,
Good, we got him.
class failed. It might have even been like 75%
My
of the class
double is
failed
really good.
because
We got a weapon.
something
About
happened
fucking
online,
time.
and people
You're getting the weapon from these
identified
shit
the minor
bosses.
in that they
He's an
were-
asshole.
But there was never an expectation.
I don't feel
to
bad about
identify
that.
the minor, and that's I think what the difference is.
He needs
is
to
that
go.
You could say that something bad
Oh,
happened
I
without
talked over them. Let
identifying
me
the
hear what they
individual.
said.
That's all there is to it.
You know, I don't feel bad about that because that guy was a cock, and we good thing we killed him with their. I'm just glad he's out the way, and we got a weapon for this one. Unlike that other shitty boss. But let me go back. What did they say?
And I think the reason why actually doesn't have anything to do with the morality of it, because you can sidestep that entire issue by just saying that something bad happened without giving a specific example of what happened and who it happened to.
Yeah,
They
just
didn't
let people
to
have the
name
worst thought
person
ever.
Who it happened to whenever they said that that's what happened.
What's
That
up
was
here?
never. There's not. It's not like you have to post the logs and post the real name of the person that it happened to, where you can't say anything. You can say that yes, this happened. We're keeping the information private and confidential.
I'm pausing because there might be something story relevant here after all. I didn't know. I thought I was just going to be a boss and I'm out of here. It's a site of grace here for some reason. Where are we going? We got a new path? That'd be nice. Because I was stumped on where else to go after this. I don't know where else to find any more skidoos. Is this a new area? I can summon my horse. Foot of the Jagged Peak? Oh, this is a new area. Okay. Now we're talking, game. That's what I'm talking about. There's like a pond down there. Is this where the hippo is? So this is a good place to go, actually. This is a good spot to go. Let's try out that weapon we got, though. What does it let us do? Guess we'll switch that one out. This is the new katana we got. Let's read it. It's the Dragon Hunter's Great Katana. A great katana with spines of gravel stone along its blade, wielded by the ancient dragon man of the Dragon's Pit, has an anti-dragon effect. Oh, I could have used this on the dragon I fought. Too late now. There's more dragons I can go fight in the other world, and there'll probably be more in this one too. Has an anti-dragon effect. Formerly a dragon chameleon warrior, obviously. The ancient dragon man was once arbiter of those worthy to devour the dreaded one. The dragon wound slash. Let's try it out. Or did we put it? We didn't even put it on, did we? Nope. So we got 2 great katanas so far. Let's try this one. We're a real ninja. We're ninjaing it up. See, look at all these katanas we're finding in this world. Like, most of this world's culture seems to be very Eastern Asian. Not so much. Like, I was responding to the Quelaag stream on one of my streams yesterday, and they're talking about all the Celtic references. Like, I don't think this world is necessarily supposed to be referencing just Celts, but only because there's a Wicker Man walking around. There's more East Asian and Mesopotamian references than Celtic, I would say. Okay, it's a Destined Deathblade. We have the stats to use. I'm surprised we even have the stats to use this fucking thing. What is it? Oh, wait a minute. What are the stat requirements? So it scales with Dex and Strength. You don't need any stat in Faith or Ents to use this. And this causes blood loss buildup. We're gonna level this up. It's probably gonna require a lot of somber smithing stones, though, unfortunately. We can still get it to a good level. This might be good against the lion, actually. It's not hurting the animals. It's not killing the animals quick enough, though, so we're gonna definitely have to level that up. I like it so far. Whee! Let's actually try that on an animal. I'm glad we found a new area. I was stumped. This place has reminded me of Bloodborne a little bit. That one area. You know what? We need to go back to the Grace, probably. I have a lot of rooms, and I don't want to lose them. So let's go back. We found a new place, though, so that's good. We also just need to straight up go level this shit up. So that's another reason why we got to get out of here. So we're going to go back to the real world. Go to Andre, or whatever his name is. Hugh again, obviously. Okay. Who knew that would be the real reward? The real reward is having a new path, but that weapon is nice. It is a nice weapon, I shall say. No, not you. Maybe we do need to go to that one. I think we have plenty of sombers, though. We're going to try this.
Well, I took you for dinner, but I had your own set.
Oh, we can level it up. Yeah, it takes somber smithing stones, of course. Of course it does. Do we even have enough? I need somber smithing stone 5s keep eluding us. Can't find enough of those. Oh, she wants to tell us about Dung Eater.
Greetings, you hear the spirit? I need to warn you about something. A little while ago, someone started lurking in the wing on the opposite side of the mountain, and I can hear from all the howling and the plethora.
Yeah, it's about Dung Eater. We're just progressing the story.
Keep my nose. I feel like I'm really coming to grips with spirit tuning of late. I can see how and why immortal essence exists. A spirit under the Golden Order. I can understand their yearnings. what they become drawn to. Master Hugh said it himself, actually, that I'm no mere apprentice any longer. Once again, I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Moderica, the certified spirit tuner.
I'm glad we helped her find her purpose, at least. We do need to tune... Oh, we can tune our own Ash. Let's do that. We need that. We're going to be needing him in other things in this DLC. I'm going to just resort to leveling. Oh, we maxed it, I guess. I guess we maxed them. We were able to max that one. I'm going to hold out on leveling up my other tiers, because I might find better ones in the new world. Okay, so my Mimic tier will be fucking hard if I want to use them. Oh, we got a curtsy from her. We're not going to use that, because that's not... You know, we're manly. We don't use that, but that's cute at least. That's cute. Let's see how our boy up here is doing. Are you still alive, dude? He's asleep. He's about to die soon. We should level up. Please. No, we don't want anything from you, dude. Fuck you. Oh, we can't level up yet. We need a bit more. We can pop some rooms. We can pop some. One, at least. I gotta change the order for this. Because this is all unorganized. I don't like it. Not order of acquisition, just item type. That'd be better. As long as it's marked with the exclamation, that's fine. Let's see how hard we can fuck with this weapon now. We need to go farm Somber Smithing Stones, and they can get them in that Belurat. Let's go to Belurat right quick and test this shit. Just to test it, you know, it's a little test. Just a little one. You know? I think we can farm Somber Smithing Stones from here, so that's another reason why I want to go here. I forgot. We'll check. Maybe it'll work on the lion, because they are weak to bleed.
By the way, for minors. But this is what happened. I don't... That's what they should have done.
That is worth noting, that you do have to be really careful about disclosing information about children specifically, about minors. I studied journalism as part of my degree, and like half of my class failed one assignment because they had to write
journalism. Who'd you learn journalism from? The CIA?
The teacher was emailing us updates to the news story in real time as part of an exam. It was like an hour and a half long.
She wouldn't have named at all.
One was fake from the police, one was fake from the school, whatever. It's like half of the class failed. It might have even been like 75% of the class failed, because something happened to a minor, and if people identified the minor in that they wrote...
But there was never an expectation to identify the minor, and that's, I think, what the difference is that you could say that something bad happened without identifying the individual. That's all there is to it.
True.
The student from this school, they didn't write their name or their age or any of that, but they, instead of just saying a minor, they said this person was from this school. And for most of the people, we were just going to try to find some like sentence variety to call them a student. But calling them a student identified which school they came from, and thus they all failed. So that is definitely true. But this is it for the most part. There are a lot of reasons not to release a public story involving a minor victim that could be identified. Again, a victim in general, it's so weird to me. But I get, like, if you've never experienced the other side of this kind of thing, that maybe you just hadn't thought of it. I don't know. The truth is just, we treat victims like shit. We really, really treat victims like shit. And I'm not saying I haven't seen people be falsely accused. I definitely have. I'm at least sure of
they died.
Like one person who's in the content creation space who...
I don't think there's really a we. I think there's always going to be bad actors. There's like people that lie about everything. But if you try to make decisions and if you try to base your behavior around people that are unreasonable or bad actors, I think that you too become unreasonable and become a bad actor. because then you are now enabling and working in concert with their behavior.
We can level this up.
Never enable and never allow people that are bad actors to control any narrative.
Exactly.
Falsely accused. I'm so sure they did
Yeah.
themselves just fine. And everybody
That just
believes
sets a
it's
bad
falsely accused, but,
precedent.
like, that happened.
What do you mean say something happened? You mean report it to authorities or make a public accusation? What if they're wrong? If I was Twitch and this happened, I would say he was banned for contacting a minor. He knew that she was a minor. We have contacted the authorities. This is all we're going to say about it. That's it. That's literally it. That's all they needed to say.
Oh, this one.
They never needed to have a name. They can't say a minor. They can if he knew that she was a minor, and if he knew that. What if they couldn't prove it at the time? Then they fucked up by banning it. Pretty simple, right? Then they made the wrong decision. Yeah.
I feel like it's in a landscape right now where it's not innocent until proven guilty. It's like innocent no matter what. A lot of the times, how it feels, it makes it way.
I disagree, because how is that true? But it's guilty until proven innocent with other people, like that Connor. And I think it just depends on which side of the fence you're on, because she's right, and also what I'm saying is right. The problem is that the court of public opinion has no obligation to justice. People don't care about what's actually fair or what really happened. They're not looking for evidence. They make up their mind in 10 seconds, and that's it. And most of the people who are making up their mind are making it up based off of unresolved past personal trauma. They had some issue with some person, and so they think that every one of these issues is
It's the same.
like, you know, some girl has like this bad thing happen, and the guy that did something that she thinks was bad didn't get punished for it. So now
this
every
is my
single time
karma
some girl says something
that I'm
she
getting
automatically
because that
agrees
didn't
with them,
move.
and then you have
With the other
guys
guy.
see other guys, or maybe a guy that got accused of something that he didn't do, and then he sees another guy that gets accused of it, and he said, "Oh, there's no way he did it." Both of these perspectives are totally
Yeah.
fucking wrong because they're based
Yeah.
off of something that isn't what's happening.
It's emotional and not
It's
like what's
neither of
necessarily
them are based
true.
in reality of the situation. It's based off of somebody's, again, past personal
Yeah,
unresolved
and their, you know,
trauma.
their personal
You must speak up about
hang
this
up,
shit. You know,
not necessarily
it's
something
like,
that's actually
you know, the night after it
happening
came out, the night after this response, sorry, in the
or
morning.
didn't happen.
I
You know,
expect we'll get a bunch more updates
depending
throughout
on
the day.
what
Like,
we're saying.
other people weighing in on if they know about any of this or if they don't. I still don't know if it did happen. I don't know if this is true or not. Accusations
You
like
gotta
this
pay
can
for the
100%
other
ruin
guy
people's
who
lives.
didn't pay and shit,
Just as
and shit like that, or
victims
you gotta
ruin
pay
their
for the other
lives every fucking
woman who
time.
didn't pay, shit like
Super
that.
messy. I'm sure it's going to continue to get really messy. I think this answer makes
Huh.
a ton of sense. Again, not saying it definitely happened, but it certainly makes shit add up. And I get why people were
Give
quiet,
me them
and I
sombers.
completely get why the victim didn't come forward. And I hope, for their sake, that we never find out who they are.
I think it's
Oh my
up to
God.
them, right? I think it's up to them to identify themselves.
Wrong.
But I think that it is up to Twitch to
Press the
identify
wrong
that something like this happened. And I think that not doing so is a moral evil. I do. I think it is a moral greater evil. That's
Doesn't
my
sound
perspective.
moral.
And I understand, like, I have a very, you know, not a very emotional person, right? I don't have, like, the same type of, like, I guess you could say, like, compassion for, like, you know, oh, this is how the person feels, I don't give a shit, right? Like, I only think about what's best for the most people, what's the smartest thing
Okay, I
to
gotta
do.
end it
Is
soon.
this like a form of, like,
We'll
social
probably make a
autism or
boss
something
attempt,
like
but I'm
that
gonna level
for
up
me?
the sword
I don't
first.
know, maybe, right?
Because it might
But
work on this boss.
From my perspective, I think it is an instantaneous decision that I would immediately go out and say that it happened. I would say that it happened and that
Why didn't they hit
we
him?
took
What the
action.
fuck?
We're not going to name specifics. We're not going to say anything else. But this is what happened. So yeah, there's the video. I think that she brings up some good points, and I see where she's coming from. I like, and I understand that like there's a lot of people that don't see it the way that I do.
Why didn't it come
But
out?
that's what I think. It's still a form of compassion. I think that
We have plenty of Smith and
I
Stone
think
fives
that
now.
oftentimes
They just come here to
compassion
farm
and
Smith,
empathy
Somber
can
Smith and
be
Stones.
a greater evil. if they are being used in a way that is what's the best way to say this?
Oh, that's cementing zone, not Somers.
Enables further bad behavior. It's like you're not being empathetic or compassionate to somebody by continuing to allow them to damage other people's lives. You're hurting them. So I want to go ahead and there is a bit of a follow-up for this. And so let me see if I can find it. Somebody linked me this. This is Comic Cop. People are calling into question. What do you call it? People are calling into question. Cody Ivoli is the one that originally made this statement about this, and he said a former employee said Dr. Searching a minor agrees to be using this information as an attempt to sell tickets to his shows, discussing behavior. So I'll open up the picture here. Open image. Listen, if all 3 dates sell out, I'll tell you why you got banned. This post was made on, I guess the, you guys can't see it because my thing's covering it, but it's the 7th of, the 14th of July last year. So
oh my god, I can still get hit.
Dear friends, / New Year's Day. I always act out around Rod. If that show sells out 100% explain why we banned him during the set. And this was, I guess this was, assuming it's the same date thing, it's what do you call it? December 1st. And the reason why is because this one says 14/7, so I would assume it's the same date convention. I think that looking back on it, making a joke about this,
I could probably do
when
it.
You knew what it was.
I wonder what that looks like.
Definitely is really bad. It's undeniably really bad.
Yeah.
There's no justification. It's bad. You shouldn't do it, scummy, right? Do I think that he actually came out with the reason because of this? No, that's ridiculous. Of course not. But I do think that it makes him look really bad. It does.
Yeah.
It's actually terrible. Guys are criminal. I don't think he's a criminal. It's just I think he's just making a joke, right? Who said it was a joke? I don't know. I mean, I just kind of assumed, right? I mean, it's a joke. Like, yeah, it's dark humor. Yeah, I've made
it's not a joke.
Than this.
Not funny. That's for sure.
Yeah, does it read like a joke? I've made really, if you think this joke is, I've made terrible jokes. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, as somebody who's an expert in making horrible fucking jokes, I see this, and I'm like, oh yeah, for sure. Not publicity though? Yeah.
That's a weird joke. I don't like those kind of jokes. That ruins people's lives.
It was undeniably a bad decision for him to do this, especially knowing the context of it. But I don't think it proves anything else. It just proves that he's an idiot for typing this. That's really it. Everyone hates the accolades.
Cultural critics like Incredible Drinker and Nerdrotic have dubbed the show war-breaking for its recent revelations. But their commentary isn't
I don't like those type
rather
of
it
jokes.
encourages bigotry and hatred over a show that's just getting started.
Unless the guy, no, not even as a joke. Like, if I'm saying somebody does that, it's because I'm being serious. There's very suspicious activity around me.
This intro is so good. I love this.
What the hell are they watching?
This is so funny.
We'll go this to 20.
Oh my god.
Nerdrotic.com.
Nerdrotic? Why? What are they watching that shit
Didn't want
for?
to make this video, but
It's all the
considering
culture
the
war.
events of the last week,
It's a culture war
found out
shit.
that the Acolyte isn't ruining Star Wars.
I'm not watching that shit. Star Wars in general just sucks. We don't need to watch Nerdrotic talk about why Acolyte sucks. It sucks for the same reason that the prequels, the sequel trilogy. I'd rather watch the prequel trilogy over the Disney shit any day. That shit looks like fucking Shakespeare by comparison to the Disney shit. I can't stand any of that. Even Mandalorian sucks now. It was over 113. We want to confirm that. Oh, wait, 1 second. All Texas music, huh? That's a live stream. I am in Texas. In Quaylag, it's still shit. Is this fair? No, it's not fair. We'll just play the game. We'll go to a boss. I'm about to leave soon anyway. Okay, what should we level up to? We do want to get the 40 vigor at least, and then we'll do. We do want to level up Dex as well, though. We're gonna level up damage. Fuck it. Damage all the way until we get it to at least 35, maybe 35. I don't know. We need to have sexy Dex. And then I'll do endurance. So dual great katanas is kind of fucks. We need to go back to the real world though. How many Somber Smithing Stones do we have? Let's be real. We have 1. What's 5? Where's 5? We don't have 5 at all, dude. What the fuck? We don't have 5. Where do we get 5? Let's go fight the boss. Just once. I don't know, we'll probably bring in that NPC, because I know I'm not going to win anyway. We're just going to test out some shit with NPC helping us. Probably not the best build for this one. What will be good? That'll be good if she dies. That's useless against the boss. After each critical hit. I don't know what this does actually. Did it mean on every riposte? Or just any hit? I don't know. We'll figure it out later. We'll put this on. I'm gonna try it out. Hey buddy, we missed you. You broke my bubble already. Piece of shit. And now we can test this out. You bitch! Why are you fucking... Now you riposte. I needed to test out the ring I had, you dumb bitch. The fucking NPC screwed up my entire plan. Fuck this stupid ass NPC. They're stupid. Do you want us to beat the boss or not, bitch? I have a ring that would have fucked them, and you fuck it up. Just showboating. That's the first time she's ever riposted this boss, too. Ain't that some shit? Like you're designed to just mess up my strategy. Yeah, there we go. This staggered the fuck out of him. Okay, let's see how this works. That fucking sucks, dude. That ring isn't doing anything. Maybe it's... I don't know. Oh yeah, this shit. We're doing pretty decent, actually. All things considered. All scams considered. We're doing pretty decently. Second form time, yeah. Do that shit, bitch. Oh, fuck, you hit me. Gonna need some more mana, though. Our NPCs is still alive. That's good. Good sign. Yeah, stagger their bitch ass. This is the right weapon for them. This weapon is pretty good. We need to level it up. I'm probably gonna just invest in it completely once we find some more upgrade material. It's fucking them hard, actually. Watch out. Got that fucking Godric shit. I'm surprised my NPC's still alive. Oh my god, dude. We did alright, though. We did alright. We're just gonna level up this weapon. It just needs to be leveled up. We'll be fine. I also need that Moog Talisman. I think we get it from the sewer. That Moog Talisman's pretty good for bleed effect. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I almost want to fight him again with my Mimic tier. We'll fight them with my... Oh, we can do both. Fuck it. We'll do both. Bring out the Mimic tier. Because I just want to get this boss out of my fucking face. Let's kill them. I already maxed my little Mimic tier, so... Okay, we got them. Let's drink, though. No interruptions when we get in here. Bitch. Come on, distract, please. Thank you. Yeah. Still not staggered. I can't believe it. They're still not staggered. We're gonna get them right now, actually, before I get out of here. I think we can get them before I gotta go. Just watch out for that fat booty. I gotta say, man, the one who's controlling the back legs has a big booty, dude. It's not. I'm not joking. They got some glutes, and no wonder it hurts when they kick you, dude. All right, Glutamus Maximus, Rodimus. I don't know. Let's pop a rune actually for this one. We're gonna need all the strength we can get. All right. Oh, I gotta drink my bubble tea. Ah, fucking shit. I did it too early. Or late, really. Not early. Got me. Come on, guys. Fucking help me. I was trying to heal. What the fuck? Heal, damn it. I think he has more health. He's not staggering as quickly either. Okay, what happened? What happened? Did they get a riposte? I didn't see it if they did. Okay, they got a good bleed off. Second form time. Watch out. Oh my god, dude. It just had to aim at me. Staggered. Riposte his ass. What the fuck? Now you're not riposting. That's stupid, dude. Freya is stupid. It was staggered and she didn't even bother that time. My Mimic here is gonna die pretty soon. We're doing pretty good on them, though, all things considered. Watch out for that shit. The ice is gonna suck. And everything. Oh, you're biting me. You just had to do the throw right at the last minute. I'm just gonna go in there on my Mimic Tier because I don't know. Freya's stupid. She's just too stupid for my taste. Do it early so he doesn't hit you with that shit. Oh my god. Okay. He still got us. That's right. Oh, he fucking grabbed him. The fucking Mimic is gonna die. I think he's already dead. A lot of good he did. Oh, he's still alive. Okay. Funny. Hit him. Still not staggered? Jesus Christ. Fucking finally. That's what I'm talking about, bitch. Need to level up or drink that shit. I'm surprised my Mimic is still alive after the beating they took. They don't get one shot by throws like I do, though, so they're a bit more tanky than me from the looks of it. Okay, stop it, please. Mimic here, hit him. Save me. Do something. Shit. I mean, give me some backup. Not save me, but give me some fucking backup. Please, shit. Soup up hits you like a fucking tornado. Damn it. Shit, dude, let me fucking heal. I don't know what it is, but I seem to do better on them when it's just two of us. But I'm still fucking up. Yeah, that shit. I hate that shit. He got us. We're gonna get him. I think this is the one. We're gonna summon Freya this time. She seems to be, I don't know. She can help a little bit. Want to see how much that did. If only I could level these up. These fucking Sommersmithing Stones. Oh, I know where I can go to farm some Sommersmithing Stones, if nothing else. We're going to level this up, too. For the other boss that we got to fight in the Magician area. That bitch is going to go down, too. There's exploding bolts. Kind of cool, sis. The fuck? I fucking dodged into it. Thought that would give me invincibility frames. I saw it coming too. This is the sickest looking giant katana. It's like some straight up Monster Hunter katana. So it looks like that shit. What's taking you so long, Fred? Get in there. Get his ass. Gotta watch my stamina. He didn't grab her. She's smart enough to dodge, and like my fucking mimic tier is chewed up. What the fuck are you doing, you asshole? Okay, too far. Oh, wait, we don't even have the bubble on. I thought we did. Stagger his ass, please. It didn't even hit him. What the fuck? This shit didn't even hit him. That's silly, dude. Love when the game takes my stamina. But I clearly had some stamina. Fucking finally, staggered that. Why is it doing baby damage? No, I'm tempted to fucking pull out the other shit. This rig. Oh, she did get grabbed. Never mind. I spoke too soon. Have a drink. Surprised we didn't get hit. I didn't get hit. Looking too soon now. Didn't do well. I think we were doing better with the mimics here, to be honest. They do that so I can heal at least. Oh, I missed him completely. My favorite. What the fuck? I can't see shit. Fucking camera's going nuts. Jesus Christ. Let's drink a bubble now. So if we get hit, we get hit. Don't spit, please. Shit. I might as well just, I don't know. You know what I'm going to do? I know what I'm going to do. No more kid games. These are not leveled enough. Do you know what is leveled enough, though? That. That's what we need. Oh, shit. The bubble saved me, at least. We're doing all right with that, actually. We just got to move better. I'm going to have to summon him from a better spot. We can get him with this build, though. Fuck. This is the build. I believe in you. He's such a cheater, dude. Damn it. He knows we can beat him. That's why he's not even giving us a chance to summon here. He knows his build will beat him. We will just bleed the fuck out of him if we use this build. That's why he doesn't want us to get it off. The fucking sabotager. It's a sabotage! Run, run, run. Let's go faster. Must go faster. Son of a bitch. I fucking dodged. Not getting any chance to fucking move. Dude. I'm not getting any chance to even get in there to hit him or nothing. We also need this on. What the fuck is blocking me? What the fucking door is blocking me? What the fuck? Stupid ass game. Whenever I go near him, I can't fucking hit him. Where's the opportunity to hit this motherfucker? Shit. I don't know. My Mimic Tears is fucking him up. He's already staggered almost. Oh, no, he's not. Not going to be, though. How much blood he lost. This is the build, though. Get him, Limits here. Heal. He was almost dead. This is it. This is the one we're going to be using, dude. We probably should pop a room for this as well. It will do more damage. We should be a little bit further away from him when he has the lightning going on. We'll pop a run on the next one. Fuck this up. Oh my god. We're doing pretty well, to be honest. Get him, Terry, get him. That was a perfect spot to be in while he's doing that bullshit. We got his ass. It's over. Almost. Oh, fuck. Healed, though. My Mimic dead? Probably is. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Don't need him anywhere. Oh, we were so close. So fucking close. One more time. I just gotta get in there more. And we also need to use our Rune Arc. Is this the best one to be using, though? That just raises defense. We don't need that. I guess that'd probably be better. Because if they do die, yeah, we'll do that. I hit us straight up. Yeah, we gotta get out of here soon. I did the wrong button. We'll try it again. Got nervous. God damn it. Can't see shit, though. Where the fuck am I? Shit. Camera fucking lost me. Oh my, what the fuck is going on? Can't see shit. Okay. Run, run, run. Yeah, no rune arc this time. Just do it normal. I'm feeling tempted to summon what's her name with this. Or I might just feel tempted to do this solo. Let's do it solo. I want to see how well we can do. Oh, fuck. I didn't know they do that shit. Should just run after that. We'll go back to using this. Fuck it. You shouldn't. Why the fuck can I trying to hit the motherfucker? Why can he not be punished, dude? You're like knocked back when you're trying to hit him. It's so stupid. That fucking lightning is so instant, dude. Run. Shit. Fucking finally. What the fuck are you doing now? The fuck is that? Oh, you're fucking grabbing someone. It's my character. On my mimic tier, anyway. So we can't fucking hit you if you're busy. Your little grab animation. Jesus Christ, dude. Run away. Nemeter's dead. Let's just getting fucking grabbed. Jesus Christ, dude. This does so much fucking damage. They're just doing all the fucking elements. I don't know. We gotta put back on that other talisman. This shit ain't good enough. This shit sucks. We were doing better with the other shit. We got us. One more minute. I mean, not one more minute. I think we can get him still. We're gonna get him before I get out of here. That's for sure. Move out of the way of that shit. What the hell are you doing? Silly? You silly Billy? Oh, fuck. I tried to jump. Didn't work. Oh my god, dude. I can't fucking drink. Amazing. Amazing. We're not ready for him. We're comeback. We're just not ready for him. I gotta go. One second. We're gonna try this method again. This is too risky. That shit. We're gonna try it. Shit. Way better method. Why is he not staggering anymore, though? That's what I'm wondering. There we go. He's switching off. He's switching off to do specials. He's fucking high speed. My fucking Mimic tier is fucking pro, dude. He's switching the fucking weapons to use both of their specials. That's fucking sick. That's right, bitch. Get mad. My Mimic's almost dead, so I gotta be careful. You fucking grabbing him, you bitch? They're almost dead, though. Maybe if I can grab my Mimic, he would have fucking finished already. Oh, why did I do that? That's stupid. One more! Hit him! They're still alive? What the fuck? Look at that! What is that? My fucking tier didn't get eaten. No, dude. The game scammed me. You just saw that bullshit happen. Oh my god, dude. That's insane, dude. The game is literally scamming me. He had no fucking health left. It was already scamming me. Fuck. Only fucking biting. So when they're coming at me with the mouth, though, you can't just stand still. They're twirling at me with the fucking mouth open. This boss should have already been fucking dead, dude. Can't believe the amount of scams. I'm not leaving until they're dead. I still have plenty of time, so we can kill them. Fuck you, bitch. Get closer, Mimic. Get fucking closer to them. That's right. Do that. Watch out. They're gonna spin around, dude. He missed. He dodged. Like the bitch that he is. See, that shit he does bite. You gotta be careful with that one. He's angled a certain way. Oh, okay, I ran out of mana. Forgot all about it. Fuck. Can you fucking move? This is so stupid because he was almost dead already, dude. What the fuck? Game is so damn pissing me off for real. He should have already been gone. He had no health left. He had no fucking health. Go. Oh, fuck! He's just constantly doing the fog shit now, or the smoke, like a bitch. He's just constantly doing it. If I get hit by that, I'll die. Thank you. You saved my life. I think it's dead now, though. Sucks. Should have known. I was trying to dodge to the side. Damn it. I knew that was going to happen. Shit. I get no fucking recovery from drinking. Shit. I know what I'm going to do. Yeah, do your fog. Get on, fucking damn it. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, shut up. I'm so tired of this damn boss. Fucking camera fucks me again. I'm so tired of this boss, dude. What's this one do? We're gonna summon all three. I don't care. I just want them gone. Because we already beat them, though. So I don't really give a fuck about summoning three now. I don't care anymore. He was already dead. He's just cheating now. So we're just gonna summon three on his bitch ass. And this better work this time. This better fucking work this time. Piece of shit enemy. Stop it, dude. Stop aggroing me. Hit him. Don't be doing that move all the way from over there, you motherfucker. Oh, God. Constantly aggro onto me. He's moving around too fucking much. Can't even hit him. Shit, dude. I cannot even hit this motherfucker. He does not fucking stay still. Why the fuck does he not stay still? He does not fucking stay still at all, dude. Like, the fucking Phantoms aren't even helping at this point. He's just cheating like a motherfucker, dude. God. Right when I'm about to fucking jumper check and hit him, dude. He just fucking moves out the way. It's how convenient. This is why I gotta hit him with a projectile, dude, because you can't even fucking hit him with melee when he's moving around like a bitch. They made this boss so account for phantoms? Like, how? Like, he doesn't even let you hit him when you have phantoms. I got hit by that bullshit. It's amazing. I wish one of you would stop getting eaten so I can just hit him. Gotta wait for him to finish his bullshit animation. Someone riposte him, please. So it'll be me. Fucking bullshit ass lightning. It's random lightning. You can just fucking destroy me with random lightning. You still haven't staggered him. Okay. I'm gonna get the riposte. I can't run fast enough. I was out of stamina. Oh my god. My mimic is dead. We're not even half health with this motherfucker. A long way to go. We couldn't get the riposte. I think it's better with just two. It is better with just two. Because we still have so much health left out of this. He ran away. What a little pussy. That's what I'm trying to hit him. I knew he was going to do that too, but then let me dodge in time. He's staggered. Get him. Fuck. I had to heal. Fuck. Oh, they did that shit. I knew they were gonna do that. What the fuck? They didn't let me move though. Okay, we're gonna die. This is not a good run. We're not leaving until he's dead. That's just the rule. We're stuck here. Because he was almost dead, so we can't leave until he's almost dead again. We're gonna die. I knew that was coming too. What the fuck? Why is my... It's not recognizing any of my dodges, dude. Fucking bullshit game. Oh, I was about to dodge again, dude. Oh my god. Somebody cheating. Someone's cheating. No, man, I gotta fucking kill him now, dude. I got to. He has to die. We had him so close, dude. This is gonna bug me all night if I don't kill him right now. Because he was so close to being dead. Shit, dude. Piece of shit, boss. I think if we did level up again, we'd be fine. They just need to level up the weapons. Leveling up the weapons is, we definitely get them. This level, they just need like at least one more level, and they're fine. These weapons. Just quit doing that shit. Fucking bitch. What the fuck? I healed. Kill me. This is a bad run. When it gets to 840, I gotta go, for real. I just can't believe this motherfucker's been scamming me. Fuck it. I don't care. I don't care. Why is this boss such a dick? I'm just gonna see how the two of us do, and then I'll summon like the Mimic Tier at the last minute. I can always just summon him at the last minute. Doesn't need to be right away. Then we stagger her more with her anyway. Yeah, thanks for letting me do that. It's hard to know when he's about to do that shit, dude. Fuck. playing him a lot. He's missing like a motherfucker. He's worse than my mimic tier. My tier at least aims better. Let me dodge, huh? We're doing worse, actually. I gotta get out of here. Fuck it. Fuck this game. Never playing it again. I can't quit during the boss fight? What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna end the stream. I'll be back later tonight. We'll stream this crap. Anyway, take care. Bye. Yeah, because I think I can get them. I gotta go. Take care. Bye. Bye.